Shh, shh, shh. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming to you live from Red Star Social at the corner of Burnett and 183 in the Crossroads Shopping Center. I am Sticky Vicky, and this is
Nick.
Nick.
As always, good to hear you. Good to be with you all on this Monday, July 22nd, for our Red Star live stream.
Playing a little 1-2 no limit hold'em.
It's Texas 1-2 though, so
Texas, yeah, it's a little different.
For everywhere else, it's basically 2-5 or 5-10. Got some deek stacks at the table. A lot of players who like the loose action, and happy to have you start us off with us here in Red Star Social with a bomb pot. It looks like.
They are starting with a bomb pot, and let's see. We got a full table, right? We got 9 players there.
So we got a full ring, got lots of deep stacks, and
that's a lot of blinds.
We're ready to fire some bullets. As they get 4 cards, and you guys, the viewers, and us look forward to a wall of red and black coming our way. We'll figure out the equities probably like sometime around the turn.
Yeah. Takes a while.
Takes a little while. And for those of you following along in the live stream chat, hopefully there's some of you there. We can't see you just yet. We'll try and access the chat so we can play fun drinking games, or I don't know, talk about how shiny Brian's head is. You can see there, Decaf, freshly polished dome. Got Dirty, Age Down Chad, Pasha. What do we got here? We got lots of jacks.
Yeah, Aaron, one jack away from a $200 promo.
One jack away, yeah.
One jack away.
A live promo on the live stream. We never see that.
That would be awesome. And pretty sure quants of the day are 6s for today. We'll get into those promos a little bit later. Right now, it looks like we're already thinning the herd on the flops.
Adam looks like he's fired at 20, a sort of feeler bet. He's got Queen 7, 2 pair on the bottom board. Looks like no one else wants to play.
Let's see. Someone's got, Macy in seat 8 has an open-ended straight draw on the bottom.
Looks like he's wrapped. He's got 4, 5, 8. And T-Gaff in there with bottom 2 pair on both boards. Well, close to bottom 2 pair on both boards. He's actually best up top at the moment.
We have 2 people with spade draws on the top.
Got some live spades.
Obviously, Adam's got the better spade, and it made it.
4, 5 makes the straight on bottom.
All right. Well, that's good to know.
I've just been informed for you guys that we're the only stream that shows live bomb pots, so you're welcome for this confusion. It's something we're proud of, and we will continue to do. Just like Waffle Hut will never stop serving waffles.
Adam's got a scooper here. He has a queen high flush draw, queen high flush. I'm sorry, and he made the straight.
He's the 5-7. Yeah, he's going to be. What straight does he have? He has 5, 6, 7, 8. He doesn't have a straight. No, 4, 5. Macy has a straight. It's chop pot.
Macy, never mind.
Chop pot.
Never mind.
Adam's in there with a flush. Macy's got the bottom end of the straight there. So they'll chop the pot, I assume. Oh, although it looks like Decaf, Brian in there putting some enormous pressure on both of them. No flush, no straight.
That's what he likes to do. He likes to represent.
Oh, he's got a boat. It looks like he made deuces full.
Oh, he does have a boat.
Yeah, see that board pair? That sneaky little board pair.
I see that now.
Yeah, so he's betting 7. Raising for value.
Let's see.
So Macy best with his bottom end of the straight, but that's a tough call to make. Adam with his flush. Queen high, also a tough call. Both of those players in a little bit of a tough position. It's a good bet by Adam. He may be able to force the straight to fold, and of course he wants Adam to call. He wants to get called by a flush. Adam's 2 pair would be good though on the bottom if Macy folds. We'll see what happens.
I mean,
Macy's thinking a lot's out there. 4, 5s and not the nuts on either board. He's only got one board really. But he makes the call.
He makes the call, and Adam knows better. So I'm out of the way.
Adam's out of the way.
I think my flush is good on a paired board.
Yeah. Macy and Decaf will split a nice pot.
Choppy chop.
Good old chop pot.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to scoop in this.
It is hard to
in the bomb pots. It's hard.
You like to have a nice monster that has playability on both boards. We don't always get there.
Or you get there and someone gets there better.
Well, you have to recognize
Right.
that situation. Yeah.
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 So I think
mean-
Adam with the raise and then the call, he knew that flush was no good. And even if it was like an ace high, I mean, maybe he's like, okay, maybe someone has an ace high flush and my queen is no good.
Yeah, yeah.
But the
I mean,
paired
it's
boards.
much easier to fold a queen high flush on a paired board for sure.
All right, so they are handing out the knit game chips
They are.
button,
Yeah,
and I have some news.
You have some news. What is the news?
We have some updates on the knit game, guys, because we talk enough trash to these guys on the live stream. They have upped the ante for the knit game. It is now worth $20.
$20.
And
That is like a
not-
real live penalty.
I mean, 20 times 8 is $160.
You could go out for the night, $160. You could go out for 2 nights. You could have a whole
Right.
weekend.
I mean, or one really nice dinner.
one really nice
with
dinner.
dessert if you're at the right place. And it's a possibility. I feel like they are trying to also make it so that if your neighbor or someone else helps you turn in your knit chip. Like, for example, you're about to muck your hand, you have a knit chip. Someone says, whoa, 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 show your hand so you can get rid of your knit button. That person is going to inherit
Pasha looks down to kings.
another knit button. Yeah. So it's one player per hand, and if you help that person table their hand, you're gonna inherit a new knit chip. Thank you,
So there's
Clementine.
so there's a narc penalty. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
good. Very good.
There you
As
go.
we look down to the
Narc tax, yeah.
actual poker action being played, Pasha raising his kings up. Looks like Macy's gonna call with ace jack, and a couple other hands call behind.
And what do kings bring?
Kings bring aces. Is,
Right, but dirty representing with the semi-red star nuts. It's suited, but 6-4 flops trips.
he does indeed flop trips.
Macy's gonna lead. Wait, yeah, he leads out with that ace.
Macy's gonna lead his ace.
Aaron's gonna call because he has a flush draw, which isn't a terrible hand, I guess. Paired board a little scary. Dirty, it looks like he goes all in, and kings get out of the way.
As they should.
What's Macy gonna do? I mean, it looks like a bluff, right? It looks like it.
But he could be in the small blind there, which makes it more likely that he's playing some trash cards. Also, it's a single raised pot, so four's a possibility.
Aaron's on the small blind, but Dirty, who raised all in,
that's right.
is the one with 6-4.
Dirty's the one who Dirty raised up in the beginning. Was that the pre-flop? No, Dirty
don't
just
know,
called with
he-
4-6. So my point is, it's a single raised pot.
Okay.
So you could have 4-6 in position.
All right, and Aaron's gonna call, and let's see if they're gonna run it multiple times. Looks like one time. Killing gives us a one time. Ooh.
No help for the.
No help for the clubs. And Dirty with the 6-4. Got to represent at the Red Star. Was that the first Hold'em hand?
That was, I think, maybe the second Hold'em hand.
Okay.
But yeah, we're starting off with some fireworks as 4-6 takes down Ace Jack, beats Kings,
Dominates.
scoops a monster, and Aaron misses his flush. As they're already starting with the chips flying, and Dirty loses his knit button as well.
He does.
So he gets to
Turns it in.
show down the 4-6 and throw away the knit button. It's always a double win in my book. As
Yep.
Aaron adds on some ammunition for the fight to come. Those yellows again. Those are the knit buttons in front of our players. Those are not 1K bananas.
That would be pretty crazy if the knit game was worth $1,000.
Well, we just need a higher game. You know. You
It
guys,
could happen.
You
It could
guys
happen.
can join our players at the Red Star. Come on down. New members who say that they saw the live stream and Nick or Vicky sent them get 3 free hours. And also, there's a tourney tomorrow, the first tourney ever at the Red Star Social here at 183 Burnett in Austin, Texas. $100 no-limit tournament, $100 buy-in.
Tomorrow night.
1 rebuy, 25K starting stack. There is a dealer appreciation, and there's a little bit of a splash pot. Some money will be added to the prize pool. Show up to the Red Star and learn more about it.
Yeah, come see us tomorrow night. Come play a tournament. This will be our first ever tournament. What's the word for that when it's like brand new? It's the first time we've done it.
I think Virgin, is that the...
No.
You don't remember that, Vicky, but it's Virgin.
That was a long time ago.
Virgin.
No.
Popping your cherry. You know what? Let's keep this
G-rated,
safer
guys. G-rated.
DGAF raises it up to $50 with 10-4 of spades, and Chad calls with King Queen.
Ooh, no, Chad doesn't like it.
Well, DGAF flops a 10, bets it out, and Chad says King High is not going to win this hand.
You know, DGAF did not earn that. I mean, he earned that nickname. That's a great nickname, DGAF, right? You understand the acronym?
That's his actual name.
And that's what's scary.
His parents named him DGAF.
Yeah. What's scary is that he is dangerous because you don't know what he has. He likes to play it all. He likes to go all in with 7 deuce.
That's right.
And when he gets a caller, somehow, you know, so he's just dangerous because you don't know what he could have.
Use it as an opportunity to suck out.
Exactly.
For sure.
Most people think, oh, he's representing aces, and
Brian's not representing anything often. He's representing a bet. So he represents the opportunity to gamble, and if you have the courage, call him, find out what's going on.
Yep.
As Dirty looks down at 6-7 under the gun. He's already lost his nip button. Just mucks those. Macy looks down at a weak ace, raises it to 15, relatively early position.
DGAV with the 8-5, he's in there all day.
All day. And
King 4 suited, H-Town Chad. Look at all those aces out there, though.
A lot of aces. Just a call from Grant with his ace-jack. So we look at a flop of 3-4 queen.
Oy.
Chad flops a pair of 4s, but Macy best with his ace-kicker. Not likely to hit another ace, though, for sure.
Chad comes along.
No running spades for Chad. No 3 to a flush. A 4 or king is what he's
king would be
for.
great here for Chad.
4 would be pretty miserable.
Chad raised.
Oh, that's a good raise there.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that. And he tables his hand and gets rid of the nit chip. So we are down to 7 nit chips left. 6. Because, 6? Wait. I don't see DGAF's name.
I don't know, but 5 golden rings as well, and 4 calling birds. But quite a few players with their nit button still. They're going to be a little bit wider while they're trying to get rid of them for sure.
All right.
So we move on to the next hand.
I don't see any straddles yet in this game, but I feel let them warm up. Let them get out there.
For sure.
All right.
Brian looks
DGAF,
down to
look at that king queen offsuit. It's not a bad hand.
Very reasonable raise, especially from late position.
And the kid. Queen 8 suited.
Is that Pasha's name?
Going heads up now. C4, that's Chris.
Chris, gotcha.
Chris.
As King flops for DGAF, he's best in the situation. The kid just with backdoor hopes and dreams. He lets his hand go.
Lets it go. Not the flop he wanted. Okay, it looks like DGAF did just show his hand, so if he didn't get rid of his nit chip, he did now for sure.
For sure.
So tomorrow is Tuesday, that tournament we talked about. Tuesdays and Sundays, we have college night. For all you college kids out there that might be watching.
$8 an hour, I believe, right?
$8 an hour, reduced price seat time.
Very good.
Sundays and Tuesdays. I could be wrong. I don't think I'm wrong.
It's 2 days, for sure.
It's 2 days. I think it's Tuesdays.
And I think Sundays is also ladies' night. So college ladies, double bonus.
Yes,
double
Sunday,
bonus, I mean
yes.
exactly the same bonus.
But for 2 qualifying. But what if you're a lady college kid? Like, if you're a lady and you're in college, do you get like a double whammy protection? No, I'm just.
This is exactly that's what we were talking about. Yes.
Double.
Yeah, we were talking about lady college people.
Yeah,
yes.
lady college
double,
people.
Double whammy. Yeah, but anyways, kid raises it up to we don't even get to see the action.
All right, but like
tough to follow a little
okay,
bit.
he has
So
8
we
ace
got
king.
all in here.
But like H-Town Chad has queen 10 of spades. So I mean, what are they gonna do? Oh, it's over. He folded. How did he not have faith in the queen 10 suited?
It's insightful analysis, Vicky. The queen 10 is always good.
It's always good.
That's right.
But it wasn't good there.
Well,
Kid represents.
Didn't even have a chance to find out, but didn't realize equity. That's what you want to do in poker. You want to realize that equity.
Yeah. Or just get it in with Queen 10 suited.
Well, if he got it in, he would have realized that equity. That's for sure. As we look down to a straddle and a double straddle.
Okay, there it is. We got the 5 and the 10, and the 20 is on.
20 is on.
H-Town Chad does not put the 40 on. He says this game's too crazy.
Triple straddle pot's good enough usually.
Ace Queen raises it to 50.
Gotta give himself a chance to raise with his Ace Queen. Of course, if he'd straddled.
Exactly. Then
but he
I
also
don't know.
might,
I think there's an advantage to being able to raise under the last straddle. And Macy with 7s is just going to call. Adam's going to limp as well, 9-10 suited.
Opens door for a lot of limps.
And
I'm sure we'll see a defense out of some of the straddles. There we go.
5 ways to a flop. I only see 1 ace. So 8, 3, 5.
As the 7s look like they're still in the lead. No one with a pair other than Macy. Checks around, and he gins with a 7.
Yep.
Adam now up and down, and DGAF with a little bit of a disguised double gutter. Aaron also gut shotted.
All right, he's gonna bet that set. Adam's on a really good draw.
Fires at 125. Adam calls. Imagine that we might see a raise out of Brian. He knows that he has a exactly.
Oh yeah, there it is.
He's got good blockers for the nuts, 6-9, but there's no way Macy folds his hand. He's getting called, and Adam might come along too if the price is right. We'll see how the math works out. I don't know exactly how much Macy has behind. Looks like 791. Adam's got about 600, so it's going to be about. There's 1.1K in the pot. Both Adam and DGAF are in there for 500. So maybe about 2,000. He's going to be getting about. He's going to be getting about 5 to 1, or he's getting about 4 to 1, and he needs just a clean 6 or a 10.
I mean, he's good right now. Are you talking?
I'm talking about Adam. I'm talking about Adam's
Okay.
pot odds once Macy calls.
Yeah.
Adam may be incentivized to call here.
Well, also there's a little bit of.
It just becomes a math problem for the overlay.
Look, between seat 1 and seat 9, there's a little bit of friendly competition between the two of them. So I think any chance he has to take DGAF out, that might play a role in his decision.
Well, for
making.
$1,000 pots, Adam likes money. But
yeah,
especially when
obviously.
there's a third caller in there. He knows Macy's not screwing around, so he's just looking at the pot odds here, I think, more than he cares about the personal element.
All right, so there is still going to be action, right? Macy has money behind. Adam has money behind. DGAF is all in with a gut shot.
Yeah.
And Adam with an open-ended, and Macy with a set of 7s.
Adam's not going to fire into a dry set.
And set of 7s is going to be good. No one had spades.
River's blank. Now, the question is up to Macy whether he wants to bet.
Oh,
the
yeah,
river,
they're
but
checking.
He's not going to bet into a dry side pot.
Right. All
Not
right.
Not with 10 high.
Gonna take it down.
Macy's going to scoop a big pot. 2.1K with a set of 7s. It's a nice hand there for the relatively new player here at Red Star.
Yeah,
First
look,
time I've
all
seen him.
those chippy chips coming his way.
And he loses his nip button, too.
He did.
Look at that. Not going to have to pay $20 to anyone.
That's right. He's gonna make an extra 20 eventually.
That's how that's going to work, yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
20 on top. Should have considered the extra pot odds there.
I mean, I do like that they are doing this for $20 now instead of 10. I really do like it. I think it might influence the action we're all talking about, but also this group of guys, and you play here a lot, Nick. They're all friendly with one another and know each other, and you know, they're like, yeah, let's bump it up. I was out there right before the stream started. I said, look, what we're doing, I thought it was kind of cute when they had agreed. Yeah, if you help your opponent, you inherit another nit chip. So,
Well, it's not a group that's averse to the gamble, that's for sure. So, as I see some extra money being added on by some of our players, more ammo for the battle ahead.
it does look like we only have 4 players left with the nit chip.
As that gets smaller, they'll feel the pressure for
Adam, who's
to
in the
lose it.
2 seat? Let's see. So Adam, who's in the 5?
Looks like the 2 is
G.
Aaron. 2 is Aaron, and the
Oh
3
yeah,
is
Aaron.
Chad.
So Aaron, G. Yeah, 4 players left.
We can always just look at their.
I mean, in the
their-
net
their
game, 4
yeah,
players.
4 players
yeah.
left, and we can always just look at their dip buttons on the heads up. As we see DGAF a little bit short at the moment.
Okay.
He's honoring. No.
It's off. Okay.
He's honoring. He wants to honor it.
Hasn't yet rebought, which usually precipitates an all-in from him, just so he can sort of clear the deck before he rebuys.
Okay.
I've found
Who is that?
DGAF when he's got like less than 200 left. It's usually
Yeah,
there's
it's like
usually an
a
auto all-in.
speed
Yeah,
auto.
there's a speed
right.
all-in coming.
Okay, now let me just point out that Macy has not only Queen 10, but he's got the suited Queen 10 of hearts.
That's right.
So no offense, but you know my pony. Like I'm picking that. That's my favorite hand. I'm saying it every time. Doesn't look good for the Queen 10 of hearts,
It's a
but
rough flop for Queen 10.
Ace looks pretty good for the kid, which, if I'm not mistaken, looks like the kid has some family members joining in, watching him on the live stream here.
And I am sure that they are rooting for him as he turns a gut shot. But
And he's-
dirty gets a dirty flop of flush draw.
He did.
As we go to a river and see what the run
Aye,
brings.
bad news.
It's,
Queen of spades.
Queen of spades, dirty flushes.
Oh.
And now the kid has to decide, is he going to value? Is he going to check
Did
call?
he see the spade? Did he?
Looks like he goes with the blocker bet option. It looks like it's about $50, $45.
45, yeah.
That's clearly designed to...
Ah, dirty raises.
Yeah, and he'll get away from it. That's
Yeah.
the purpose of the blocker bet, is to... Well, looks like he's going to call the
Doesn't
extra
get
80.
away,
It's a
calls.
reasonable price. Well,
That's all right. It happens.
it does. Think you can get away if you're betting 45. A little bit of a blocker when you get raised.
Only wanted to see.
The other person's
Sometimes
usually
you
gonna have
just
a
got to
flush.
pay to see.
That is
And
what's
now,
that's called losing poker, but I
valuable
agree.
information.
Yeah, valuable information.
Look, everybody has like their own methods and their own losing poker. What was that comment?
Paying off value bets is bad poker, but
Is not losing. Like, explain that to me though.
well, when someone else is betting for value, you always have the worst hand, Vicky. So if you pay off 100% of the time, it's never a positive EV call.
He didn't have nothing.
But he had the worst hand.
We know he had the worst hand, but when you're sitting there playing and you have top pair and the way the bets are going,
Well, yeah, he could.
sometimes it could have been like, are you bluffing? I'm going to pay to see. I don't have nothing. I still have top pair.
Well, that's true. But if you pay off every hand that you think is a bluff, then no one's going to bluff you because they realize
Yeah,
you're a calling station.
I didn't realize. I mean, I'm not saying you call every time.
Well, as we look to the action now, looks like the kid's got a real hand, ace king. As he just calls, maybe looking for an opportunity to limp raise.
And DGAF. Oh, he calls it. All right, he calls $20. And there's a raise from AA Ron.
Raise 150.
The raise, yeah, there's a Pasha raised it with the 5-7 suited, and Aaron 3-bet with ace 3. Chris all in over the top
And the
with ace
kid goes
king.
all in.
And that's going to end the hand. Aaron's in there with his...
Well, Brian is still thinking about it because it's Brian. It's DGAF. And he makes the call.
well, he's live, and he's hoping he's live.
Yeah. 7-4. I wonder if he knows what he has.
Aaron does. Aaron's not loving the fact that DGAF called because now it's given him some odds to call, and I think he probably feels like he's dominated.
Well, it looks
but-
like DGAF went over the top if it was open, and he went all in.
Right.
360, 490.
If he's allowed to.
Yeah, it was. Everything was live to Brian there.
I mean, Aaron weighs to 150, and the kid made it 361.
Right, but he hadn't acted yet.
Yes, he had. He'd called the 20. So the 20 to
Right.
150.
So all actions live to him after the 20 after he calls 20.
And call. All right.
All right, so 2 players all in.
You guys have a
Two
side
players
We're
all
going to have
in.
a side pot.
Yeah, no more action.
Ace King, Ace 3, 7-4. Ace King's looking really good here.
So far.
And ace
it runs
king
out clean.
holds.
Runs out clean.
And AA run with a side pot.
Sometimes you scoop a big pot with ace high, you know?
Yeah, sometimes that's all you need. Look at all those.
All those blacks in the middle. That's nice.
All right, well, you know, he paid off dirty, called the bluff, and instantly got rewarded with ace king holding.
Sometimes karma works.
Way to go, kid. You did good, kid.
Kid did
Oh.
great that hand. That was a great limp raise by him, seeing how loose the tables play and knowing he's got a lot of value with ace king, and just gets in good and gets behind all those people who are playing a little bit aggressive there.
Looks like DGAF here, reloading. Jumping back in this game. He's not scared. He's here to have fun.
Not at all, and he can't build a new tower of chips unless he adds some more bricks in.
That's
So
right. That's right.
that's what we see. People buying bricks to build their towers. And you guys can come build towers of your own. Come play with us here at Red Star Social. We're glad you're joining us on this Monday, July 22nd. And would love to see you in person. Come see me. Come see Vicky. Come see DGAF and Aaron and the kid here at Red Star Social at 183 Burnett.
Tell him that we sent you. Tell him you came because you watched our stream.
Please
and,
do that.
And we're gonna get. What are we gonna give him, Nick?
I think we give them 3 hours, and you and I get, I think, free spa days for
What?
every new member. Yeah.
How about a
that's-
fresh hoodie? I want a new hoodie.
A fresh hoodie.
Oh,
That's right. You
oh,
heard it.
I'll ask the
You
boss.
heard it, management. Hoodies for your commentators.
Come down and see us. Come down. If you
as-
haven't been here before, it is a lot of fun.
A lot of fun as we see a bomb pot, a little break, as only 2 nits left.
Only 2 left.
And just so
Oh,
you,
yeah.
just so you know, it's BYOB here. So you bring your fun, and sometimes we share over here, and you can enjoy it over here responsibly.
Yes,
With-
but it's BYOB.
with-
We not
with your
just-
friends.
Yep, no serve alcohol, but if you bring it, you can drink it.
That is right. As everyone gets 4 cards here, and we're
On to another bomb pot.
about to see every card in the deck used. Let's
All but 3.
Let's see them. Let's see 49 cards. Well, minus 3 burns. All right. As-
Okay.
yeah, Queen 9-5 on one of them, for sure, and a Jack King 3. People, that's what we're working with here. As let's see, equities shift around. Macy in there with
And
trips
oh
again.
my gosh. Well, somebody, I think it was AA Ron who had 3 jacks last hand. Like, Killian is really trying here. He's really trying to give someone that $200 promo bonus. If
Big-
you get dealt quads in your hand during any 4-card game, it's $200.
Vicky appreciates the finer artistry of dealing, of course.
I do.
As Pasha looks like he's
Nut
turned the nuts on the
flush.
bottom. Anyone with
Not the nuts, it's
diamonds?
second nuts.
Well, the straight flush is out there, I suppose. Yes.
Right.
The effective nuts and
And
do
look
we
at
see
that. Like, he
diamonds?
threw away. He had 3. This is not the worst. He did have a set of 10s on the bottom, Macy, with 3 10s.
Tough
I
to-
hit a set. Knew it was no good.
Tough to improve there, though. Yeah, he knows that. He's holding his own outs in his hand.
All right.
The river brings a 4 and a 5.
And G's got 2 pair at the top, which is good.
It's true, but he's going to face a pot-sized bet because Pasha's got the nuts. And the question is, can G hold on to call with King Jack? A lot of flushes, a lot of straights out there. He's good with 2 pair. It's going to have to call about 360, you'd think.
And he's got top 2, so it's not nothing, but 6-4
No.
here would be the nuts.
Well, and there's diamond flush out there, too, that he could
Oh, yes. Very true. Not the nuts. 6-4 is not the nuts. 2
6-4
diamonds would be the nuts.
Yeah, one of those is the nuts. But either way, G knows that all of those things beat him. So the question is he going to call a pot size bet? And he does, and they will chop $15 as happens in bomb pots, all that action, and then $15 piece.
If you notice, these players turn all 4 of their cards up. It does take 4 to win.
Always table your hands, people. You
Table
never-
your hands. Table your whole hand.
Table your hands. This is something my mother taught me. Eat your vegetables, clean behind
Table
the
your
ears,
hands.
table your hands. You table your
Very good.
hand. If you lose, you lost. But
Yeah, the cards speak when they're on the table.
sometimes you thought you lost and you won. And if you table your hand,
Very true.
it just
very
happens.
true.
It's just like a surprise. Oh, the chips are headed my way. I thought I had the losing hand. Well, you tabled your hand and you had the best hand. So.
That's right. You know, people call their hands like, oh, wait, actually, no, you have this. Oh, well, thank you. I didn't even see that. I didn't see that I had a full house. I thought my straight was good.
Everyone
straight
does
or
it.
good.
I've done it. Everyone's done it. Sometimes you misread your hand. As we look down to another card of another game of 2-card poker.
Ooh, dirty with the sevens.
Dirty with the sevens, hoping to hit a lucky number 7 as he raises to 10.
Does anyone else? Okay, the 5-7. Adam's like, yeah, let's go.
7-5 flop could see some fireworks as DGAF comes along with the Jack-8 and Aaron limps in with his suited King-4. Calls blind, but let's go to a flop. 4 ways. Only one of the players has the nid button, so an opportunity for Aaron to lose his. I guess Adam does too.
Aaron
So
and DGAF got a piece of
and
that.
Aaron flopped a monster there with
Super
a pair
monster.
and a flush draw. Way ahead. Best with the best draw. Goes check, check. Ace on the river.
Wow.
Aaron's going to think his king's probably good. He's going to call this bet.
And DGAF makes a
Little stabby bet.
semi-believable bet there.
Yeah, but Aaron's going to call this
Aaron's
king.
like, I'm not buying it.
Yeah, he's
Whatever
got
you're selling, I ain't buying it.
too much value with the king to let go there for sure, especially after it goes check on the flop and check on the turn. What does DGAF have? You know, not an
Right
ace.
now, he doesn't have a Nick button, and neither does Aaron. So it looks like we are down to 3.
We are down to 3.
5, 7, and 9.
And so the penalty is $20, and I believe, as is customary, Vicky, public execution. Is that correct?
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
correct.
absolutely.
Okay. All right. Well, high stakes here at Red Star Poker. 1-2, but game of your lives, people. Game of your lives. And you can come play with us for $20 or, whatever the stakes are for the Nick game here at Red Star Social, 183 in Burnett.
What kind of other promos do we have going on? Oh, yeah. So we talked about the quads in your hand. We also have quads of the day. So in a 2-card game like Hold'em, you get quads and both of your cards play. Today it's 6s. So you have ace-6, 3 6s on the board. Your ace is your kicker. Like, boom, $200 in your pocket.
$200 in your hand.
$200 in your pocket. Or, like, I guess if you got
Folded
felted,
them once. That was so sad.
you could get them in chips. You folded quads.
I mean, it was
Before
the
you had
action
quads?
it was before I had quads. It was the right fold.
I
at the
think I remember
time,
that
but
night. I
it
feel like I
just
was there.
Very sad.
You're not the only one, because I do hear that.
Yeah, it happens.
Enough.
It's all right. It's a sad story.
Well,
but,
what's crazy is when there's the action, right? Like, I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Someone had folded. There's this action between the 3 people. Everyone's like, I had the card.
As Aaron
I
flops
had
a
the
flush
jack.
draw here, and goes check on the flop. Aaron's gonna check his flush draw again.
And
Just
neither of
looks
them
to
really
realize
have
it's cheap.
anything.
No one
Somehow
has anything.
king high is ahead.
Well, happens when no one else has a pair.
Hard to make a pair in this game.
It is very hard to make.
It's not what the kids are saying these days.
They've been saying it forever, like Egyptian times. I think a hieroglyph. It's like scrawled on
Yeah.
there. It's like, yeah, but watch out for alligators.
No
It's
gamble, no future.
hard to make a pair. No gamble, no future. All of these
Yep.
things, ancient as gambling.
All right, and Aaron is going to take it down with that flush draw. Flush draw was good.
Flush draw was good. Best hand, that hand. Did you check raise the turn there? Is that what happened? I thought it was Adam put
Yeah,
out
his
that.
Vicky number was 100%.
His Vicky number was
His sticky number.
his sticky number.
Yeah, so you have the equity number, and then you have your percentage of winning based on your skill and or bluffability skills.
This sounds
It's
very
the
complicated.
sticky number.
It's the sticky number. Gotcha.
Because, like, you're never going to have 0% chance of winning the pot. Your cards might not win the pot, but if you know what you're doing, then you can still win.
That's
like
true.
he did right there.
That's true.
Yeah.
That can happen. Sometimes they'll have the nuts, which sucks, but for the rest of the time,
Uh-huh.
the sticky number will help.
The sticky number will help. All right, 6-4 offsuit, representing raises to 15. Adam with the red-headed stepchild, Red Star Nuts,
Never-
6-3.
Never like to call it the dominated hand, but that's what he's doing there. He's getting owned by the Red Star Nuts, and he knows it. As the kid comes along with the suited jack.
Does he know he's up against the Red Star Nuts?
Oh no, he just knows that hypothetically the Red Star Nuts own him.
Yeah, well, they absolutely do on this flop.
Absolutely do. Adam in there with not even a gut shot, as Grant fires out with his pair of aces. Adam folds, and Grant getting.
Grant shows
getting
the
to-
Red Star Nuts
getting to
and
lose his nit button.
turns in the nit button. 2 players left.
2 players left. It looks like just Adam and Pasha with their knit buttons.
Yeah, I would have picked those ponies. If I were to pick a pony in this game.
I mean,
There's some pretty good players.
Adam doesn't need to worry about losing the mid game. I think here he's. Oh well, he didn't actually win that big pot earlier. No, that was Chad, or whoever's to the right of Adam. I don't know. Tough. We only get this top-down view with you guys until Dustin decides to pan. No action shots. We don't have any doom zoom. What's what we need? We need to add a doom zoom.
What's a doom zoom?
Doom zoom is when one player's in the tank and we can just zoom in on their face. But we don't actually have a lot of tank in this game. It's
very true.
It's been fairly quick action as Aaron raises up with the Queen 10 suited. That's right. Vicky, is the Queen 10 tattooed anywhere on you?
It is not, but you know what? I think I can get one. I can fit one more tattoo on these arms.
Okay.
And that's going to be at Queen 10 of Hearts.
Okay, gotcha. I mean, you have real estate elsewhere, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, I have lots of real estate, but I have a weird reason for why I can't. I have a weird autoimmune pressure hive thing, and I've been scared to get any tattoos because I don't want to I don't want it to swell up and look bad.
Well,
but like Queen 10 of Hearts would be like small enough. Yeah, okay. Give me 3 months. If I don't have that tattoo in 3, we were right next to a tattoo shop.
You heard it here first. Red Star live stream. Hold Vicky to her promise, as Adam has a pair here, or no, Aaron has a gut shot, and Grant has a pair. They go to a turn. No help for either.
We don't see a river.
Oh, looks like Grant takes it down. Nice little bet. Aaron folds his gut shot.
Do you have any tattoos?
I have no tattoos.
None?
No, they won't let me be buried in the Jewish graveyard.
Oh. I feel is that still the truth, or I feel like there've been some.
I mean, who knows? I don't.
Yeah.
Care.
All right.
It's not really whatever stopped me.
Well, I just don't think I won anymore.
But if I'd won the World Series, then
you might risk it.
Then I would have gotten whatever that hand was tattooed for sure.
Okay.
As all the players have only one card, and we have the old misdeal. And unfortunate.
It happens.
Misdeal. It does.
You know what? Especially with this thing, they got to deal. I don't know. I've never dealt a live stream, but you have to deal away from the readers, right?
Right.
And so, normal, not live stream. You're dealing straight to stacks. So depending on where these chips are placed. Yeah, I'm here to defend Killian.
Well, Killian's doing a fantastic job.
He's doing a fantastic job.
No one's on Killian.
It just sucks because someone looked down at an ace and
just
oh gosh, I have an ace, and you made me get rid of it.
As we look down to raise from Adam with the 7-10 of diamonds.
Ooh,
And,
Queen Jack.
Grant
I
in
like
there
that
with a
one.
Suited Queen Jack.
Dirty with the A5 suited. I really like that one too. It's hard to pick a favorite, guys.
It's a lot of suited gappers, and all these hands flop well. So we'll see what happens. A bunch of mid cards, and we may see some fireworks fly. So we look down to Ace 10-6, 2 hearts. Grant flops a gut shot. Adam just with a pair of 10s, but ahead right now.
I'm not liking that 8-5 anymore, if I'm being honest.
Checked around to Adam. That's about half pot. Pretty standard. Continuation bet.
Is he gonna?
Dirty shaking his head. Pasha says, "Do I want to gamble? Queen 9, not really much to go with here. Needs a couple of very specific turns in order to get some traction. But it seems to sense that maybe Adam's not that strong. 130 in that pot. Maybe Pasha wants to take a stab at it, but yeah, he lets it go.
He's like, I don't have nothing. He had nothing. And Adam just tabled and throws in. That was the other thing. I guess the two of them just came heads up at the end, and you're right.
Oh, were they both the last two?
Both
Yeah, gotcha. Well, it ends up being about a net neutral call for Pasha. So he has to pay out 120 to the table.
A 160.
160. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I feel like that Nick game went fairly fast. Like, we've done not quite a full almost 2 rounds, but yeah. And now it's already been paid out, and he's paying all the people.
Everyone gets their green chippy and throws Killian a 5. For those who refuse to make change, Killian does so, and Move on to the next game. It looks like there is one nib button still on the table. Looks like
No, that's him.
Pasha's
He just
keeping his
paid everybody.
souvenir.
Yeah,
Keeping
yeah.
his
You know
souvenir.
what? Yeah, I think if you pay out, you
You get to-
I don't know how
get
many
to
of these we
hold on to it
have.
for a little while. That's
turn it into a keychain.
you know.
Souvenir.
You,
Souvenir Nick
you
game.
too can pay us $5 and everyone else $160 and keep your nib button for.
There you
for a keychain.
go.
As
Pasha's adding on.
more action coming, more.
And Macy wakes up to pocket nines. Just I don't even know if he's looked at this hand yet. Doesn't look like he has. He was helping.
The Wayne Gretzky
Pasha.
hand, as Macy's going to undoubtedly raise it up. Probably about 15 would be my guess, as he makes it
That's
15.
what it looks like.
Fairly standard, and comes around to Adam and Aaron, both in there with aces. Decide
Oh,
to
and
come
H-Town
along.
Shad wakes up to the jiggities, raises it to 115. Oh, the kid really wanted to play that hand. He lets it go.
We don't even know what it was, but
It's too quick.
Macy, how deep are they? 2.4. Chad's pretty short here. Macy may elect to raise, shut everyone out. DGAF and Aaron did not. Oh, but he just likes to fold. Chad's been fairly tight. He doesn't want to give Chad the action,
Wow.
and makes
And
a good
that's how
fold.
you win with jacks. He didn't even go all in.
Makes a good fold there.
Yeah, very nice.
Doesn't even try to set mine. Well, there wasn't much money for him to set mine there against Chad. He thinks Chad's got a bigger pair or two overs, then I like the fold. Obviously, lower toward the overs, over pairs there.
Right, we have the 5 and the 10 on. Looks like Aaron is not going to participate in the 20. Which is totally fine, because last time he woke up to a good hand and was able to raise.
That's right. I think Chad was the winner of this queen last time. It's,
Ah,
wasn't happening again, but as we, you know,
box card there.
caught a hanger Sarge as one of the first two cards flips and
Yep.
we reset, move on.
Also, these decks that have the readers on them, they're a little stiffer and a little,
Yeah, those cards are different for sure.
yeah, they're a little, it's, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that
There we go.
I'm sure the shuffle and the pitch
Slow
are
it down a
different.
little. And
It's amazing how he's able to slow down like that in real time.
I know, just like the Baywatch beach
And
run.
those cards are zipping so fast, the way they pause in midair from the compression. As we,
Ooh, King 10 of hearts.
Aaron looks down to a king ten of
Under the
hearts.
gun on a $10 straddle. Raises.
It's very reasonable as Aaron makes it 35.
G's got pocket 5s.
Gonna hope that he hits presto.
Makes the call. And DF, Queen 3. Could be good. Let's see.
Let's see. Might flop a queen, might flop trip threes, might flop nothing and decide to represent something. Who knows? Can't win unless you call or raise. Can't win if you fold, that's for sure.
That's you definitely can win if you. That's like rule number 65 in my book. You must have read my book, Aaron.
I did. I loved that chapter on.
You can't win if you don't put your chips in the middle.
Yeah. Let's see. King 10 has currently the best hand right now. Is Aaron out front? Makes a continuation bet. Grant comes along.
Ooh, he now has a good shot with those 5s.
Turns some outs. Any 3 or 5. I think Aaron's going to continue to bet here. He's got a good 10. If he's getting called by a weaker 10, he can continue to get value. Any sort of pocket pair might come along still. So 7's not a great card
No
for
help.
him. I think I wouldn't be surprised to see Aaron check call the river here, but he might decide to keep betting. Yeah, there you go. There you go. A lot of hands just made one pair here. King 10 often going to be best. And Grant wisely lays it down.
Yep.
Said Aaron was not messing around. Must have had a pair. 5's no good.
Yep.
Doesn't
5's
tur-
not
doesn't
good.
turn into a bluff.
Even a 6 beats him there. So
Even a 6 beats him.
tough
yeah.
board.
Tough board. Good board to raise though. He's got a lot of nut blockers. 4-5, 5-8, but tough to represent those hands too. Aaron's pretty savvy. As we see another straddle. It's like $10 from DGAF under the gun. As Aaron looks down to ace queen suited under the gun and will raise it again.
Ace Queen offsuit.
Ace queen offsuit.
They're
Appreciate that.
they're both black. It's hard to tell.
It is. I have very poor eyesight. Wear glasses. As G comes along with his suited Jack 8 diamonds, Pasha in there with a suited ace. Not going to go anywhere, that's for sure. He 3-bets.
Ooh, pocket tens. Lays them down.
Who had the tens there?
That had to have been a misread.
No, it's not impossible. It's a large 3-bet.
Oh, that's
pretty
right.
fast fold.
Okay,
Pretty
DGAF
fast
went all
fold.
in. All right, I'm catching up. But yeah, pocket tens laid it down.
DGAF goes all in over the top as he looked down to King Jack of Hearts. This is an interesting spot for Aaron. He's got a lot of loose players behind him who are doing the raising. He may decide to come along, but you hate going broke with ace queen. It's a very trappy hand.
It is. I like it. I'll go broke with ace queen any day. Every day. But that's me. They don't call me Sticky Vicky for nothing.
That is
What's he gonna do? He's gonna
sometimes going to be
raise.
best. Exactly. So yeah.
Kind of what I thought he was gonna do. I thought, he's not calling. He's jamming or folding.
With Pasha and
Gotta isolate.
yeah, they're pretty wide there. So Aaron in there with the best hand, but DGAF live, suited, and with a chance to make the nuts. Let's see what the flop brings. Well, that looks like a good flop for DGAF as Jack comes on the flop and 2 hearts on the turn.
Oh yeah. King Jack holds.
And DGAF will double up. Nice hand, Brian. Hitting that Jack flop. It was good.
Yeah. I like it.
That's how you do it.
And Adam got a smile on his face and raking some chips. And those chips will be back in the
Brian.
middle. Brian, yeah, with the smile on his face, raking chips. And those chips will be back in the middle relatively quickly. Those are just waiting for an opportunity to go out and do some more battle.
They might go in this hand.
They very well could
Well,
be.
it's a bomb pot again.
It's a bomb pot, so they'll have to
So-
go in more incrementally. But
Yeah.
but they are live.
You know, it's amazing how quickly this can go into, like, just a couple people pot it with these stacks. Like, someone leads, and a few pots later, it's, okay, you're all in.
Let me tell you, a few pots later, you don't know what will happen. Anything could happen after a few pots. And you should come join us here at the Red Star Social. Play some pots with us. Play some bomb pots. All the pots that you could possibly want. Red Star Social at 183 in Burnett here in Austin, Texas. A little rainy today on this Monday, July 2nd, but we would love to see you all join us here. Come meet Sticky Vicky and see
Yeah,
if you
meet
can win
Sticky
a bomb
Vicky.
pot.
You know what? Come today. I'll be here.
Come today.
I
she
might be
is
in the
here.
box later. I might be dealing later. I might just signing autographs, taking pictures.
Always
Anything for the fans.
signing
Anything
autographs.
for my fans.
As we see a flop at 10-4 ace and all diamonds on the other board. Chad has 3 pair, looks like. Adam flopped a queen high flush.
Ooh. Macy has a set of aces on the bottom.
And he has the ace of diamonds. That's it's an opportunity to ram and jam if I ever saw one.
Wait a minute. So Adam just folded his flush at the top.
I think that
Yeah, queen 10 of diamonds.
I don't know that that's correct yet. But that's what I see as well. But
Okay.
I think he may still have his hand, and the display is sort of cycling through them. I don't
Okay.
think he just open folded queen 10 of diamonds. But it's not impossible, I guess.
I think he did because it's gone.
Well,
Or maybe he didn't have queen 10 of diamonds.
well, it doesn't matter because
Quads.
Pasha hit quads.
Ma-
Or
Macy has
Macy hit
quads.
quads. That's right. Pasha's Freddy brought today.
What does
But they
anyone
are
have
their
at
own
the
separate
top?
people.
A pair of threes?
Pair of threes, so pretty weak up top. And Grant in there with not much on bottom. Tens and fours. And the aces paired. He lets it go. So
And that's how you scoop a bomb pot.
it was a $65 bomb pot. Sometimes that's what you get when you scoop it.
Sometimes you just have to let it go and be like, I'm not gonna win this one, and let somebody else scoop it.
Sometimes you win a big one when you try and hit that draw. Also, it's nice to hit both boards. Feels good. Let's look down to another hold'em hand. And Killian shortcutting the deal, putting dead hands right in front of him. Grant looks down to the suited 5-9. Let's go. Playing tight today, Grant. Dirty with a suited 8-9 of diamonds. Elects to
I
make
like
it
it.
15.
I like the 8-9.
It's a quality hand. Does make a lot of bad straights, but I love 8-9.
Really?
Yeah, because 8-9 loses to ace king on queen jack 10 boards.
Very true. Very true. But You're not always up against ace king.
You're often not.
Right.
But you're going to lose to some nut straights with some non-nut straights. with
Yeah,
ace
jack,
8-9.
king, queen versus pair of kings. No, 9-10's going to win.
Well, the Jack 10, for example, Vicky will always flop the nuts. No straight it can flops cannot be the nuts. Versus 8-9 can flop 2 straights that make the nuts.
Okay. Flop can also
but
come
still a good hand.
9-9-10.
I'm just pointing out that it can get in trouble against some hands people play a lot.
Like
But
queen 10
I'm,
on
I'm,
hearts.
I'm still not going to fold 8-9 suited. As
What's your favorite hand? Tell us in the comments.
tell us in
You
the
know
comments.
mine.
That's
it's
right.
my new tattoo. I got 3 months to make it happen, guys.
Vicky is going to host a giveaway. Your favorite tattoo, Vicky will pay for it. Your favorite hand, Vicky will pay for the tattoo.
Is that I'm gonna?
If they
can
come,
I borrow the money for their tattoo?
if they come to Red Star Circle and say Vicky sent them.
We have an all
specifically.
in. We have an all in. DGAF with king 10 versus H-Town Chad with the 7s.
Sevens. We got a race. It's a good flop for sevens. And
Ouch.
DGAF binks a king.
On the river.
And just the momentum is starting to go DGAF's way as the all-in king is willing to take the races.
It's the massage he's getting over there from our lovely masseuse. Yes, here often gives the best massages, works all those knots out. And sometimes it just either it relaxes him enough to, I don't know,
To
maybe
win
it's
to win the
helping.
pots,
Maybe it's
yeah.
helping.
Well, it's not hurting, that's for sure. And that is a good point, Vicky. Come to Red Star, get a massage. We have some of the best staff here. Vicky, yourself, Daniel, Killian, Sophia, the lovely masseuse, and let your
We're
worries,
a nice,
let your,
happy family
let
here
your
at the Red
worries
Star.
ease
Big
away,
family.
at the poker table as you win
Come
money.
be a part of our family.
Come be a part of our family.
Yeah.
You know,
And you're a player here.
I do play here sometimes.
Nick plays
It's
there.
true.
He does not. He hasn't dealt yet. Maybe we'll get you in there.
I have never
No,
dealt before.
you have
but I
no
mean,
interest?
I'll maybe it's a guest performance like
Yeah?
Celine Dion playing the
Okay.
Coliseum. That's right.
Holy
we see
cow.
more ammo being added to the table.
All right, because this is also a match the stack game. So it started out with, was it 200 to 1,000? And at any point, you are allowed to rebuy up to the max stack. So
Is it full match or is it 80%?
Oh, we do full
60%.
match.
We do
here.
full match, that's
We do
right.
full match.
Well,
we don't mess around with percentages. We
it's-
don't like math.
Math is hard.
I don't want to math it. Just
Well, as we can see, that's a lot of math on the table as chippies being exchanged for money and ammo being loaded on.
oh, looks like Adam just added, another 2,000 to his stack. He's coming for DGAF. Adam and DGAF are gonna battle it out later.
Looking for an opportunity
Yeah.
to get all in as
Aaron is buying it. Chad and Sean.
Killian gets ready to shuffle up and deal, and Adam says, "Can I send these chips out and have them?"
I
make
mean, I like
friends
the
and
size of
bring
these
some
stacks.
back?
Like they're, we
we
got a couple big stacks, and then we got some. Everyone's got a good amount of money in front of them.
Yeah, it's a deep table, a lot of money, and that means the game is only going to get better as the night goes on. And players start playing some good old-fashioned deep stack poker.
Yeah, always in Texas. Here at the Red Star Social. Corner of Burnet 183. Come see us, guys. Come join the action. 7-8 suited. I like it. Does Dirty like it? And he does. He calls. And AA run. He had to have said raise.
Aaron looks down to a
obviously.
pair of queens, wakes up to queens, so obviously puts in the 3-bet.
The kid, queen 4 offsuit. He's like, no. Like, Dirty, are you going to gamble, Dirty? Are you going to get in there? Look at that. Look at that laugh. It's infectious. He says, not today.
It's a big 3-bet from Aaron, and Dirty likes to let the 8-high go. 7-8 suited. Great hand. One of my favorites. I like the 7-8s.
You like the 7-8
7-8,
more than the
7-10.
9-10. Okay, I'm
more than the
taking
8-9.
notes.
More than the 8-9.
Taking
More
notes.
than the 8-9, yes. Like 9-10 more than 8-9.
You like
Just
9-10
this-
more than 8-9, but you like 7-8 more than 9-10.
Yes. I do.
Okay. Where do you put queen 10 on that?
I like Queen 10. Queen 10's a great hand. Yeah, 11 for Queen 10.
What is your
Every time.
favorite hand?
Whatever the winning hand is. Like, it's always the nuts.
It's a like,
Whatever
so you
the
don't have like
current
one
nuts
hand where you're
is.
like, oh, this is the hand that I've either won a lot with or I just have a lot of faith in.
I have faith in all the hands equally. Depends on the flops.
Not me.
Well,
Although I value 8-3, you know. There's something called the Octocrab.
the Octocrab.
Yeah, there's some. As Clem would say, I've never met a hand I don't like. Yes, I've met a few hands I don't like, but, you know.
Oh, that's okay. They're good. They're
I
good.
like
They're
to
good people
gamble.
anyway.
Okay, look, Aaron has the pocket sixes.
And,
And H-Town Chat has the pocket queens. And to add to any of this, if they're paying attention, quad sixes are the quads of the day. It's going to get him $200 if he can catch quads.
well, I think he just wants to catch the first 6, and then he'll see if he can catch a second one after that. But
Or he'll just flop them dead. Right? I mean, not really. It could be like 6-6 queen.
let's see. Aaron,
And then another queen could give us quads over quads, which would be a bad beat and quads of the day. So you could kill 2 promos in one here.
you could kill 2 promos at once. Aaron with the button. So last to act.
3 ways to the flop.
The kid in there with a nice little suited ace-10. So and flops top 2.
Oh my God.
Smashes the flop.
Smashes. Oh, way to go,
And
kid.
he's sitting there wondering, how do I extract the most value from my hand? Hoping that there's another ace out there. I think he's going to fire.
I mean, Chad does not like that ace. It really doesn't. He doesn't like it at all.
He's likely to get called once.
He's going to
but-
call, though. He
but-
made it affordable. Oh, no.
Oh, and just the gin card for Chad as he turns a set. Going to be tough for the kid to get away from this. Might be able to put him on ace queen. Might be able to put him on a set of aces, but I mean it's tough to get
I
rid
mean,
of 2
King
pair.
Jack and diamonds, too.
King
Like,
Jack's out there too. Diamonds haven't made yet, but I mean 45 is a big bet to call with a gut shot. But it's not impossible.
With H-Town. Yeah, he's going to jam.
Question is when does he make it? He makes
Oh,
a move
insta
now.
call.
Insta call, and
Only
he's-
an ace will
Only
let the
only an
kid
ace.
get ahead.
An ace and an ace only.
They table their hands. What are they going to do? Once. Didn't see anything from Killian.
Looks
Oh,
like they like to run it
twice.
twice.
Oh,
There it is. There it
choppy
is.
chop.
Choppy chop.
Oh, they did 3 times.
Oh,
They did 3 times.
There we go. All right, so that seems a little
He gets
more
a
fair.
third. He gets a third.
Yeah, he gets a third back.
There's a winner, there's a loser.
There's
I
a
mean,
winner and a
I'd rather
loser.
him lose 2/3 of his money than lose it all.
I agree. I agree. Always the opportunity to rebuy, but I'd like to see a little bit of rebate. I don't love the chop pots in heads up poker. So 3 times is a nice way around that.
As a player, I do appreciate the 3 times. I mean, because you can still scoop 3 times.
Yeah, absolutely.
But at the end of the day, if someone can just catch 1 of the 3, then yeah, you're right. It's like a little rebate.
Sometimes people are drawing dead. Sometimes flush versus flush. You know. But nice hand for Chad. Good turn for him as he gets in best, and tough turn for the kid. He
Yeah, that was.
can't expect those 2 outers to come. That's a bad beat. But well played, and let's move on to the next hand.
Moving on. As it takes a minute. You got to bring these in, chop it into thirds. Thirds, as a dealer, is a little harder for me to like do the math on like what exactly is a third. Just bring it all in and look, halvesies. Obviously, I can get that one. There is but here's the thing: players sometimes are like, "What? What was that math?" So visually, bringing it in and creating 3 equal stacks, it just now your player's like, "Yeah, okay, I watched it, I saw it, now I know." So like there is a benefit to taking a little extra time.
I'm gonna leave you for just a second, Vicky, while I take
Okay. Sounds go to the tinkle closet. Works for me. You can get out the door there. He's gonna make it. He made it. All right. Well, here I am, all by my lonesome. Yeah, this is where I could take some help from the chat. Y'all could join in and talk to me. Be my co-host for the next couple hands. All right, we got that pot chopped. The kid is still in it. Still in it to win it. All right, let me go through some of these promos. So we went through quads in your hand. Quads of the day both play $200. Pay $200. If you get a royal flush, if you flop it, we're going to get 100 hours of seat time. If you get it by the turn or the river, 50 hours. So you'll be seeing a lot of us. So come down, get a royal, get some hours on the clock. As nobody here is waking up to a decent hand. Looks like Adam might like this 5-3 of hearts. No, he does not. Nobody even wants to jack 10 offsuit, does anyone? All right, let's just move on to the next hand, guys. That's what they say. Nope. I lied. G got raised. And G comes along. It's a race. 6-7 queen. Ace 4 is ahead. They both have backdoor spade draw. Not anymore. Not anymore, but Grant picked up a pair of 4s. And he bets it, and he takes down the pot. Way to go. Like I said, we are at the corner of Burnett and 183, 9070 Research Boulevard. And if you are watching our stream right now and you have never been here before, you just stroll on down, like strut in and be like, Sticky Vicky and Nick sent me here from the live stream. And we're going to give you 3 hours of seat time for showing up. You have to buy a membership, but then your first 3 hours are going to be on us. And if you say Sticky Vicky sent you, there is a side contest. I heard, Nick, while you were gone. There is a side contest. So the most referrals will end up with a free hoodie.
We'll end up with a free hoodie.
At the
Gotcha.
end of August, yeah.
Between you and I?
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
wonderful.
between all the commentators.
Oh,
so
well, then definitely tell them Nick sent you because I am cold.
No, tell them Vicky sent you.
No, absolutely. Yeah. As Adam flops trips here, smashes the flop, ace 8. And the kid in there with second pair. Dirt got a gut shot. As let's see what the action brings. Grant
I mean,
bets out
2
with
aces
his,
is a scary board.
Can be.
I mean, G out there representing the ace. Adam has the ace. Just going to smooth call.
Grant likely to shut it down once he picks up ouch. But no,
he's going to
continues
keep
fire.
going. You got to, and you're just getting called. You've got it at this point, like, okay, now you've got it. Now I'm not going to be the sucker. And he just still leads with 150.
Well, he's going to fold it.
And Adam, Adam's going to raise. And there we go.
Adam just calls. Grant was the pre-flop raiser. He could have a better ace, but...
Oh, he threw his cards in face up. I thought he just mucked them because there was a raise, but never mind.
He had a pair. And he just got called. But yeah, definitely unlikely to have the best hand there if he's getting called on the river. He knows that. So. Adam scoops the pot and go to another hand to hold him. Looks like we got a bomb pot coming up in a couple of hands.
It is Bomb Pot Eve.
Bomb pot Eve. It's the
next hand will be Bomb Pot Eve.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Jack Skellington's favorite holiday.
Bomb Pot Eve.
Bomb pot Eve.
Okay. What is it? Okay, 5-7, Adam, and nope.
Let's go some trash.
Zgaff raises 6-7.
Slightly better hand. Aaron unlikely to fold his ace deuce.
Deucey. I like 8-10. I don't know why. I do like 8-10, and the kid seems to like it too because he made the call.
Good price.
Any 2 cards can win. Let's gamble. Let's see a flop.
Good position. Just had a flop of ace queen 9. No one flopping much of anything except for Aaron. Kid there with a gut shot. Checks around.
2 pair, but that completes a flush.
Completes a flush. No one bet the flop, so Aaron's probably going to bet out and see how everyone's doing. Question is,
Put a
Adam,
feeler out there.
Adam want to call with a 6 of hearts. Kid want to call with an 8 of hearts.
You mean Brian?
Brian, that's right. Yeah, sorry.
Oh.
They're basically related, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aaron
I learned my lesson a long time ago.
Aaron takes it down.
He does with 2 pairs because no one had a heart. They were all
No one had a high heart.
heartless.
No one had a high heart. They were too scared to call with the 8 heart draw.
Oh, someone did have a heart?
Yeah, there were a couple of low hearts. It was an 8 and 6.
Okay.
No one wanted to see if Aaron is heartless. And Aaron's not heartless. He's got a heart of gold. But
Oh, yeah,
But in that,
Aaron's
but in that
right there.
particular hand, no heart. No heart whatsoever. As we look down to a double straddle. Looks like the 10 and the 20 on.
Oh, they went up 10 and 20. They seem to be the only ones straddling right now, guys. Normally, I would see a little bit more, and last few turns saw some more, but it is always fun to get those straddles on and see what happens. And no one's really getting. Okay, there's Pasha. Must be a theme tonight. This is the most I've seen Queen 10 in any of the streams. Most I've seen.
Sometimes they just show up, you know? Sometimes it's the night of Queen 10 as Pasha makes it 60 from small.
Yeah. And we're going heads up.
DF calls with his ace. As we see a flop of King Jack 9 with 2 clubs.
Open-ended. So he flops the nuts with an open-ended straight flush possible royal here. And DGAF calls. Are we going to see a promo live on stream? Let's see.
Well, turns a blank.
Pasha,
trying to figure out how to get
Pasha.
value here. He wants to bet small, most likely.
I would check.
Check's also a good play.
Oh, no. I guess he goes all in.
And decaf,
I don't
unlikely
know.
to call.
I want the hours. Huh. We'll never know if the royal was going to happen.
We will not. Unfortunately, no rabbit hunting allowed at the live stream.
Yeah, no rabbit hunting. But you know what it is? It's a band pat.
It is a bomb pot.
It's a band pat.
And you too can hear Vicky's bomb pot cry, the traditional bomb pot mating call of Sticky Vicky here at the
Band
Red
pat.
Star Poker Club at 183 in Burnett.
I
Once
think
in
it's
orbit.
the only way to say it.
Once
really.
in orbit.
No one will jump on
We hear
board.
it. As 4 cards are going to be dealt to all our players, and then everyone looks forward to a little bit of epilepsy.
Is Dirty not in this one?
Looks like Dirty's taking a break this hand.
He's like, no, I'm done.
Bot's going to be dangerous.
Not
you
this
know.
time.
It's not good for his heart this time he decides to take him out. Looks like some players don't play bomb pots, and Dirty might
They
be
just
one of
don't
those.
like the bomb pots.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's totally fine. We have plenty of players on the regular that just don't. They sit them out. And everyone has their own reasons. I wish I could keep myself from playing them sometimes. All right, Maisie with pocket queens.
Macy with queens, overpair on the top board. Looks like 10-7 for Adam. And
Does anyone have 8-9? Oh, G has 8-9. He flopped it straight on the top.
G flopped straight on the top and running cards on bottom. Looks like H-Town Chad in there with 3 pair on the bottom.
Never a bad thing to have 3 pair.
Unless someone has a set, but you can always improve.
Very true.
Unless they have top set, and then you're screwed. That's ugly. But we don't like that.
Uh-huh.
But no one has that. No one has that here. Everyone's live, happy and healthy as the kid turns double gutted with his 9-10 on bottom. 2 pair up top.
What are the rivers? Show us the river.
Looks like Chad elects to fold. A lot of pressure. He's only on 1 board.
Oh, we're only at the turn. And Grant's going to scoop it by. He's going to bet everybody out and take it down.
It's Power having the nuts and everyone else being weak there. So Grant will take it down. Kid lets it go. Small bomb pot scoop Grant. Good job. So we move on to a hand hold'em. DGAF under the gun here. I think we're likely to see a straddle.
If he remembers. He might be just lost in that massage right now.
Sometimes you're just lost in the cloud, but he's reaching for chips.
Yeah.
There it goes. There it goes.
All right. So, yeah, the bomb pot button missed Dirty since he's not going to play them. He's not going to inherit that bomb pot button, so we'll get to the next one a little bit quicker.
As Aaron looks down to a suited ace and likes to open under the gun. 35. Macy makes the call with 5s. Looking to spike a little magic. Presto.
DGAF gets in there with ace 4. I like it. 3 ways.
And we go to a flop. Which presents a little bit of fun for everyone. Aaron flops a gut shot and some backdoor flush draws. Macy in there with a pair of 5s. And Diga flops middle pair. Aaron will continue to bet. Macy just lets it go. Really was just looking to flop a set. Let's see if
A deuce is what Aaron wants to see. And there it is.
And there it is. Now Decaf also has a gut shot, so might be willing to call a nice little bet from.
There's
from
only
Aaron
1-5
here.
left in the deck between you and me. We know this.
We know this. They don't know this.
Mm-hmm.
And Aaron shares the ace. So, yep, there we go.
He calls.
Decaf comes along.
6.
River's a 6.
Wow, it straight improves.
Does indeed.
And he would have chopped with
With pot,
home dude
with,
if he had stayed in.
with Macy with his
yeah.
5s would have straightened out. And the question is, how much value does Aaron think he can go for? Probably going to put out a chunky bet here.
I think Decaf is
And Decaf says, I do.
not going to do what I think.
I DGAF.
Exactly.
And he
do
calls.
not give a.
Comes along, calls
Yep.
with the 4.
Says I'll pay you off.
Aaron
This
will.
massage is too good. I'm not paying attention.
Aaron will win a nice pot there. As Decaf says, no high cards came out. You might have had ace king. Decides to pay off.
And that's how we do it at the Red Star.
It's how we big pots all the time. Every pot a big pot. As Aaron puts on the straddle.
All right, he's going to single straddle. I think I like it. He's going to participate. He's taking advantage of being under the gun after the other straddles. And look, H-Town Chad wakes up with the hand. You know, that's the way it's going tonight. Whoever's not re-straddling is waking up to some raisable hands. Raisable hands, would that be a decent?
That's a word.
Okay.
We'll call it a word.
Raisable.
Let's say
Raisable hands.
Let's say raisable. I like it. I certainly consider a lot of hands raisable.
I like creating new words.
As Decaf comes in with his 3-4. No one hitting much of anything on that flop. Chad's still best with his ace high and a gut shot. And the turn is a king. Chad binks Broadway. Likes to check it, see if can't get anyone else to catch up a little bit.
Ooh, double paired board.
Double-
Does he know Broadway is good with 2 black cards? I mean, look, he himself was 1 card away from having a royal, to be fair. But,
Well, on the river.
yeah, by the river he had a draw. He had a really good draw on the
He
river.
rivered a wonderful
He rivered
royal
a great
draw.
draw.
Rivered a
We're
royal
in
draw.
Austin. Let's go to 6th Street. Just kidding.
See an ocean.
All right, but and there we go. And he takes it down. Obviously, he wasn't scared.
Goes check on the river. Everyone. No one with a queen. No one with a king.
Yeah, 1 king, 1 queen. You're toast. I'm results oriented. I like to be results oriented. You can talk smack to me. It's okay. I can handle it. All right, who are our people out there watching? Can I get some more comments in the live chat, please?
Do we have viewers?
We
have at
do.
least
We have
dozen-
some
at least
viewers
we have
right now. Like
7
close
viewers.
to it. 7, 8, 12. We were up to more.
General welfare
Come
check.
back.
General welfare check. Check with the chat. Just let us know that you're alive, so we don't have to
Yeah,
call
we've got Lunchbox
emergency
and
services.
Kimberly and Killicam, whoever that is. They have participated.
Well, thank you to Lunchbox, Kimberly,
Yeah.
and Killicam.
Thanks for saying hi.
It's important to us that the community feels like they're involved, because
And
it's the
we got
only
another-
reason we do this.
We got another 3-way pot with DGAF, Aaron, and the kid.
Aaron,
feel like these
Aaron
guys are
and
here to
Decaf
gamble.
like to play pots, as
Ooh.
Decaf and Aaron both flop a flush draw.
And this could be trouble for Ron.
It is, as he has the worst flush draw, which is a terrible position to be in. Aaron may decide to play this pretty aggressively too. Just calls on the turn on the flop. Heart
And the
would be
kid gets
heart
out
would
of
be
the way.
absolute nightmare for Aaron. As Decaf checks.
I mean, King Eye is still ahead right now.
It is
That
still-
check, he probably senses weakness. So it looks like Ron, not knowing who he's up against, is going to go ahead and place a bet, knowing Brian can be a call station. And you can get there. Let's see.
Let's see what happens on the river as a meaningless
Nines
9
and
comes along.
tens. Oh, yeah. He did have a 4. But now he loses to an ace. So
Aaron has no choice but to bet here. He cannot win by checking. So I expect to see at least a half pot bet from Aaron, just to see if he can take the pot down. I don't think he's going to check behind. Oh,
he
there
did.
he does. And
Telling
he's gonna feel sad.
and he's going to say, I have king high. And he's going to, oh, it's good.
That's right. He's gonna feel sad.
I mean, Aaron also loses to any 9, any 10, any ace. Like, he
Well,
could have bluffed, but, like, I feel like he at this point knows who's next to him. And he could have got called with ace high.
Well, he also knows that he's also in there with a lot of draws. I think, he might have checked a 9 or
Yeah,
a
he's
10
going
on
to check
the river.
back all day. I think, like, he really thought about betting, but I think, yeah, that was the smart move, man. Check back. The pot was big enough. Whoever won it was gonna be okay. But it's a competitive game, right? Like, you want to win. And sometimes bluffing is the only way to win. So who knows? DGAF could have folded if he had bet there. Probably not, but
Tough for him to call with king high, but
It's
it's
possible.
possible. I've seen weirder things.
I mean, he did get counterfeited on the river. DGAF did have a 4 the whole way. And Adam waking up to ace-8 suited and DGAF with the queen-jack, that's pretty premium for him. He raises, representing queen-jack.
Any hand from queen jack to aces is
And
what his
Aaron's
3-bet
going to
means.
re-raise with ace-10 offsuit.
A little bit salty, I think, over the king high hand. Also, likely feels his ace 10 is best.
Well, he also saw that he had hearts, too. Like, Aaron had hearts. He also saw that, right? Salty
Yeah.
over the king high, but happy the heart didn't come because he probably would have felt good about it.
Well, that's probably true too.
Ooh, and DGAF does have a flush draw.
DGAF with the best draw, the best equity in this spot too.
Check, check.
So the turn is a 5, complete blank.
Check, check.
And river, a
And
complete
ace
blank.
high is going to win. And
Two big hands in a row from our 1 and 2 seat with a high card taking it down, but they're not scared to put the chips in the pot. So
a little back and forth there.
for sure.
Killian's doing a great job.
Crushing it as always.
Great job in there.
Sure hands.
He's Supermaning, as Kim would say.
This top-down view.
He's Supermaning in the box.
Killing a little eye candy for our lady viewers in the box.
Beautiful head of hair there, too. Look, very nice.
Step into a phone booth, you don't know what will come out.
Clark Kent or Killian? He
As,
does look like Clark Kent, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
As Dirty decides to limp with
Very
the
nice
ace
guy.
queen.
Very nice guy.
Dirty hasn't been very active today. One of the better hands Dirty's seen. I wouldn't be surprised if he limp raises.
And DGAF's here for it with the 4-5.
DGAF raises it to 50. Kid
Yep.
likes to come along with the suited Jack 9.
And Dirty's gonna
Dirty
flat.
just makes a call.
Yeah.
He's in between. I think he likely thinks he has a strongest hand. As he has a monster flop.
All right, the kid hits the 9.
Top pair for the kid. Dirty with 2 flush draws and an over. As it goes check, check. Turn is a 3.
And the
Chief-
kid thinks he might be good.
Chief and Doobies likes to send out a message to the chat from Djibouti.
Oh,
Thank you, Chief and
Djibouti-
Doobies.
the
Djibouti, a great
Djibouti.
country. Yeah, we love Djibouti. Djibouti also, little known, it's chief export salt.
really? What kind of salt?
I think the edible kind, like table salt, NaCl. Yeah. Lots of salt in Djibouti.
I've never heard of Djibouti, but every day is a school day, and I am here for it.
Tiny country in the north of Africa.
Very nice.
Oh yeah, Djibouti.
No, like I would never question Aaron here. I mean, I'm sorry. Sorry. For those of you that don't know, Nick looks quite a doppelganger for Aaron. I'm so sorry, Nick.
What Vicky is saying is that I'm a huge nerd, and she thinks I'm likely to
never
know,
question- I would
likely to
never
know a
question
lot
Nick.
of bizarre trivia.
You can be totally bluffing me right now, but I'm buying it. 'Cause
Could be bluffing, could be telling
Very
the truth.
believable.
You never know. You never know. It's good skill in life, good skill at the poker table.
I don't know. I might Google this later and be like, I got owned. I got pwned by Nick.
It is a hilarious joke because people say it, but it is a real country. Djibouti is a real country that just has a fun sounding name.
Djibouti. I would have never guessed that's how you would, but I guess, yeah. The DJ.
The DJ. The D is silent. Or pronounced Djibouti.
Djibouti.
I don't know. But Dirty in there with a King 3. Got some spades.
Ooh.
Got some open-ended draws for Chad. Flopping up and down with an over.
And backdoor flush draws for these other two.
That's right. Macy currently ahead with his 8. That's 30. Chad makes the call. Dirty says, do I want to try for runner? No.
Nope.
Board pair on the turn.
I don't think Chad likes it, but he gets checked too, so now.
Goes check, check.
And 8 is going to be good for Macy, but
Complete blank. And Macy's going to check. The question is, Chad try and take a stab at it.
he does. And Macy would lose
75.
to any 10 or any 6. So he might fold here. Or it's just enough of a bet that he's got, what do you call, calling chips?
You got calling chips for sure. Question is, does he want to make the call here? It's a small
Nope.
pot. It's a big bet.
Yeah.
Chad hasn't played that many pots.
Oh, look. Chief and Doobie says Chad is pretty cool. Oh, no, he says he's right. I'm eating a bowl of salt right now. So either he's playing along or you do know what you're talking about.
You know, it's the salt of his people. You eat that salt, Djibouti, Chief and Doobies, and we love Djibouti. We will can't wait to come visit Djibouti. As Doobies points out, the Chad is a cool name for a country, also a country in North Africa.
Oh, very true. That's why Chad has to put H-Town out there.
Otherwise, people would think he's from Africa.
That's right.
As Macy looks down to a suited ace-3, raises at 15. Aaron elects to let go of dinner for 2.
And there are the 7s. They are going around like candy, passing them out. Killing is just giving everybody 7s all night long.
Double hockey sticks for the kid. We'll see if he hits a 7 on the flop. Dirty in there with the suited jack-8.
He does not, but guess what is on that board? Double 6s, quads of the day. Nobody has them right now.
Nobody's hitting those, but if those 6s were 7s, the kid would be much happier. Turn a king. Not fun flopper turn for the kid, but a low card might give him some confidence to call a river bet or make
Wow,
make a
I
value
mean,
bet.
7s are good right now.
Sevens are good. He's going to check around and he's going to show the best hand. Scoop a small one.
It's okay. It's always just great to win one.
It's always great to win one, you know.
It helps with that momentum.
He's,
Like, okay.
He had third pair at best. Didn't want to inflate the pot. That's how I'd play him too. And everyone missed. Take down your 45. Move on to the bomb pot. As everyone forks over $5, and everyone except for Dirty forks over $5, and we.
It looks like they haven't started the knit game again, so maybe they just one and done.
You know, maybe they proved everything they needed to prove, and they decided no one is a real knit. And there's been a lot of all-ins.
Very true.
Haven't been complaining about the action so far. There's a couple players up on the table. Shorter bomb pot.
Let's talk about some other promos. What do we have going on, Nick?
I think wait, one month of membership, you get a free cat.
Okay.
Ride a dragon if you buy 10 hours.
How about tomorrow? What's going on tomorrow? It's a big day.
Tomorrow is a tournament. The tournament of champions of Red Star.
Popping our tournament cherry tomorrow.
We are popping our tournament cherry. Come down to Red Star.
$100 buy-in.
Very reasonable. Very low
One
rate.
rebuy.
Unlike other poker houses, which will not be mentioned in
Dealer
the Austin area.
appreciation add-on.
Small dealer appreciation add-on, and there is a splash pot for the prize.
They're adding $1,000 in addition to. Was that $1,000 or was it $1,000 to first place?
It's $1,000 to first place. So
Yeah.
come out, win the tournament, get an extra $1,000.
If
Show
you take a
everyone that
jab.
you are the best at poker. And what are we looking at right here? We got some sets
We're
of
letting
tens.
it in the herd.
We got some flushes, flush draws. G in there
King,
with
queen.
ace and the nut flush draw. And tens full for Adam. As H-Town Chat makes kings full, and
King, queen,
Grant's
yeah.
now drawing dead on both boards.
Is that a 10 on the top? Oh, this is going to
There's a
be
10.
sick because
Well,
Adam's
they're
going to...
going to chop anyway because
Well, we know that, but I'm just saying that he binks a boat.
true.
Like, okay, it didn't get aggressive. Didn't get too aggressive.
Chad's not going to want to inflate
It's
the
like,
pot
but I
too
have
much.
10s full. How many ways? 10s full of sixes, 10s full of jacks. Which one do you want there?
They're all the ways. He's got a whole fleet of boats. He's got a Adam with a navy and only taking half the pot. Boat.
He's on a boat. This floppies.
All on that forward bow. I'm pretty sure. Mermaids, caviar. I would love to hang with T-Pain on a boat.
That was
one day.
like
that'd be amazing.
Yeah, but that was like a cruise ship. That was like a yacht.
I mean,
that was
yeah,
a
it was a
yacht. That's a
yacht.
yacht. It
Yeah.
wasn't in a canoe.
Yeah.
That was a yacht.
Well, what's the point of going on a boat with T-Pain if you're going to be in a canoe? No one wants to go on a canoe with you. I mean, it would be
Hey, a
fun.
boat's a boat.
I wouldn't hate going on a
Look,
canoe with
if I
T-Pain,
needed,
but
if I was stuck in the ocean
I'd rather
and
have
you
a
gave me,
yacht.
like, you can have a canoe, or I got like a
Please
Yeah,
pick me up.
Titanic this.
If I'm lost in the ocean, please pick me up in not a canoe. Please
Not
pick
a
me up in a
canoe.
speedboat,
Okay.
a helicopter, something with an outboard motor, inboard motor. Don't come out with your canoe. Then we'll just
look.
both
If
be
you're in the
stuck
middle
out
of the
there
lake,
together.
I might ship you a canoe.
Yeah, in the middle of the lake's totally
Push
fine.
a canoe
Yeah,
your way.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll take that. It's,
That's what I'm gonna start calling boats now, guys. Canoes. I got a canoe.
I call small boats submarines sometimes. As Macy raises it up to $100 with Queen Jack of Hearts.
And DGAF another. Okay.
DGAF and
no.
G come along.
He hits his 6,
Flop
which is
5,
good
6
for
jack.
him, and he's calling this all day long. He's
Well,
not folding.
one pair is a nice hand.
Yeah, he's calling. It's hard to make a pair.
Macy hits his jack. Best right now.
And now he has 2 pair.
As Macy checks his jack on the turn.
Mm-hmm.
Goes check.
And 6, no good.
River's a king. What does Macy decide to do here? Go for some thin value? That's what I would do. I think hand's too good not to bet after it goes check on the turn. But he likes to
And
check.
checks. Thinking, I mean, look, DGAF's a little volatile. Like he could have set he could have been setting a trap
Could have been setting a trap.
and hoping, if DGAF had.
I don't
know.
I don't hate the check behind, but it's you got top pair for
Yeah.
most of that hand. It's good to go for some thin value on the river, I think.
Bring back the old Grant and start donkeying now.
But Macy's scooping up the chips, and that's good enough for that pot.
See how long it can last.
As got a straddle on.
Going out the window now. Going out the window now.
All right, we got the 5. DGAF must not have got. Nope, there it is. DGAF never misses an opportunity to restraddle. Like he'll let you know as a dealer. He'll be like, yeah, it's. I mean, every time,
He's
please.
the king of restraddles for sure.
Yeah, it's like every time I'm straddling, I'm restraddling, and
it looks like, as always, Aaron opens up under the
wakes
gun.
up to a premium. And that's probably best
call-
that
let's
he
call it a
doesn't
nice hand.
restraddle, because then it would change
Let's call Ace 10 nice. Let's call Ace 10 good.
Ace 10 suited's pretty premium. Against 7 deuce suited, it's like
We'll call it excellent.
Ace
I'll
10
go with-
isn't a premium?
I'll say Ace 10 is not a premium.
there's 4 premiums. Is that it?
There's
Aces, kings, queens, ace, king. That's premium.
that's premium. Well,
Add
Jack's
jacks.
also
so you get
counted as
5 premiums.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Ace 10 is premium here for me. Where's old school?
40 and call.
Oh, Tiger Jack. That's who old school. Yeah, old school.
As we see a flop of King 6-3-8 or flop of King 6-3, a turn at 8, and no
I
one
mean,
with
1
a pair.
7, 1 deuce.
A lot of reds.
No.
A lot of red cards.
No.
Ace high
Check,
best hand. Check.
It's my turn to win with the better flush draw, because none of us hit, and the ace high is good.
I think Aaron wishes the pot were a little bit more like the one that DGAF won, but happy to scoop, happy to rake chips,
Scooby Doo.
happy to stack.
All right, is Is Brian gonna put the 10 on?
I would be willing to bet all of the money I have in my pocket.
Yep, he does. He puts the 10 on.
Thank God I don't have to give up all the money I have in my pocket. Also, I never specified which pocket, but
Yeah.
any of them.
Very true.
I would have
You have
bet.
money in all your pockets?
I had at least 2.
You do. Do you have the? That's hilarious. I don't keep money in my pockets. I have special pockets.
We're gonna leave that one alone, Vicky.
We're gonna leave it alone.
But we believe it.
Everyone knows what I'm talking about.
But we believe it as.
Everyone's folding in.
G looks down to a
He's gonna
king
call
5.
that $10 straddle.
Says, I want to play.
Macy likes the ace 3, and Adam folds again. 3 ways to a flop.
6-7 king. Grant in there with the best hand right now. Flops top pair. Looks like not much of anything else for anyone else.
Go about 25. I mean, top pair, you have to.
Yeah, just puts a little bet. Everyone else says, I don't got anything. Moves on. Next hand.
Yeah, G was on our last live stream. Big Daddy, I think was his
I believe that is
moniker.
correct, yes.
And he had a little rough go at it.
Good to
but
see him
good-
scooping a few today.
Yep, he is doing a lot better today. We like to see that.
Chief and Dubes ask, where is Old School? And I believe Vicky said we don't know where Tiger Jack is. He's
He did
out
graduate
there.
Tiger Jack, and
He's probably getting a massage, would be my guess. He's at somewhere in this town at a massage joint and or doing business. But wherever he is, he's killing it. He's living life.
that's right.
As, G raises it up to $20 with his ace 8. DF just calls? No, he's gonna make that a raise, right? That's a bet. Yeah, 3 bets to $100.
All right, let's see.
As,
Whew.
Grant calls, and we see a flop of 6-3-6. DGAF still ahead with his ace queen. Question is, what does Grant want to do? 3 they could chop. Grant
And
goes
DGAF
all
goes
in.
all in with ace queen,
And
and
I think DGAF
Grant
gonna call.
calls.
I think other way around. I think Grant is going all in. I think DGAF calls.
No.
No, it's not.
It was the other way around. That's why the all-in chip is in front of DGAF. He went all in, and Grant called.
Gotcha. Just the graphics are wrong. Here, but looks like no queen, but no 8 as well, and ace queen gonna scoop a monster.
Ace queen takes that. And you know what? Now I feel really bad. Oh gosh, Grant can blame me. Didn't I just talk about how he was here yesterday?
It is,
and it's really good to see him not get his teeth knocked in, and then.
It's clearly a curse. Vicky is clearly
oh
the
my
touch of
gosh.
death.
I owe that guy a hug. I owe that guy a hug.
You might
later.
felt him again. Be careful. Don't
Nope,
touch him.
Not gonna do it.
Don't look at him. Don't breathe on him. Hug the other
oh
players.
my goodness.
I think that's what Grant wants. Just give
Yeah,
everyone
just
else
move the curse
just
around.
give everyone else a nice firm handshake. Just anything, Vicky.
Well, I don't know. It looks like someone might be flying in from Djibouti to play our tournament tomorrow.
Chief and Dibs is asking how many people are expecting. I'm saying a conservative guess is in the 1 or 200s. Conservatively.
All right. Yeah, that's a good
Conservative.
number. I would say
It's a
at
conservative
least
guess.
100.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
At least 100. Maybe 2 or 3. We'll see. I don't
Like
know. The room.
150 would be super amazing.
we'll have
and
to-
if we got to 3, I don't know what we would do.
We'll have to play next door, but
We'd have to open up
the restaurant's pretty friendly.
Yeah, they'll let us borrow some space. All right, so G did just reload. DGAF's doing okay. Where's everybody at? The kid, he's got oh. He's got the queen 10. Soon to be tattooed on my skin.
Grant looks like he's got the Queen 10's big brother there with a suited King 10.
Oh, and DGAF.
DGAF wakes up to an actual
Been
hand.
waiting for this.
2 rockets. American
Represents
Airlines.
the aces, but like it's DGAF. Like he doesn't have aces. For sure he doesn't have aces.
Makes
But
3
he actually
bets.
does. He actually does. He's gonna bank an ace.
Grant calls.
No, he's not. He's got the
And flop of
Oy.
4, 5, 6. No help for either player, but Decaf still ahead with his aces. Continues to bet.
And he throws like, I had a good hand. Nothing happened. And
Grant folds and
Decaf showed. He showed. He
Shows the
showed when he
aces.
folded King 10.
I think he was just happy to have him. Wanted everyone to know.
And Decaf's like, yeah, I actually had a hand this time, guys. Why couldn't it be?
Why couldn't we
Why
play the
couldn't
big
you
one?
have had enough of a hand to
couldn't we
call?
have played a big
Yeah.
one?
Can't,
At least,
you know.
At least he didn't lose a big one, which you'll do sometimes with aces too. So.
Yeah, I don't like them at all.
Oh, I love him. Give it to me every hand. But look down to another one. It's the first time I think aces has appeared tonight. I don't think we've seen aces or kings. And,
We have seen kings.
we've seen kings. Oh, that's true. We
seen
have. Yeah,
kings.
we've seen kings. Yeah, and
I
queens.
think
Queens a
that's
couple of times.
Queens, if you did. Yeah, you're right. I think that is the first aces. Oh, look, we are up to 13 viewers. Thank you all for joining in.
13 viewers.
13.
That is.
It's like double what we were
That
at
is
at
a
last check-in.
That is
so
that is a baker's dozen, and
It is.
I think that Chief and Doobies knows that means two things.
I mean,
So,
I'm also a baker. So
also a baker. There's
I'm
lots of
also a
people who
baker.
like baking in all their forms in this chat.
Mm-hmm.
I can just tell from Chief and Doobies, and that's okay. That's okay. We won't talk about what you can and can't do in Texas because you should be able to do anything you want. But if you want to play poker, you can come join us here
at the Red Star Social,
at 183 in Burnett here in Austin, Texas.
Crossroads Shopping Center.
The action is great. The dealers are great. Players are okay, but mostly mostly great. And we'd love to have you here. Tell them that I sent you, and you'll get 3 free hours on top of.
Or tell them that Sticky Vicky sent you.
Do that if you'd like if you like cabbage. If you like
Yeah.
cabbage, tell them Sticky Vicky sent you. If you like steak, tell them that Nick sent you. Also, and come tomorrow for our tourney. Tuesday, $100.
Come see us tomorrow.
Come see us.
I might be here. I might play in that thing.
Looks like Grant there, river to straight. Pretty nice river for him. It's
And
that 10.
Aaron's jack is not good enough. But there's straight and a flush out there. So,
Well, it's pretty small.
you know.
Little bet on the river. Just collect some value. Moving on.
moving on. Moving on up. Yeah, I'm not going to quit my day job. I mean, I don't have a day job, but I'm not going to quit my night job for sure.
You could become a professional karaoke singer.
I could not. Definitely not. I cannot sing at all.
Well, that doesn't stop you from living your dreams.
That's not my
Live
dream.
your dreams, people.
Yeah.
Live your dreams.
That's right.
If your dream is
I
to
am
be,
living my dream.
If your dream is to be a
Dealing
karaoke
poker
singer,
at Red Star Social.
be a karaoke singer.
That is my dream. I am living my dream.
Well, I'm happy to just be a part of your dream some of the time.
As I'm sure a few other people are too. Yeah. Because y'all are. Look.
As Grant looks down to a queen 6 suited limps. Adam looking to spike a little ducky. Gonna limp also. And looks like we may see limpage. Yeah, we got some limps.
Oh my goodness.
We got a limped pot. Chad in there with 9-10 suited. Spicy.
$2 flop. I feel like it's gonna bring a deuce.
It might. It
I
might
feel
bring a
it.
deuce.
I feel it. I feel
A deuce
it.
and 2
I
clubs,
feel it.
maybe?
No, really
no.
close.
Just top
flop.
pair for Chad. And no one else with much of anything. As the kid bakes at 6 with his runner gut shot. And just
He wants a
just
6.
a stabby,
He's gonna bet
just a
6.
just a stabby stab.
Just a 6 one time.
Just
Nope.
a stabby
king.
stab.
Check. Jack. King.
King and
Oi.
Chad best with his 10s.
$2. I
Gonna
love
call
these
two,
bets.
gonna bet $2.
Ah, made it
That's just
affordable.
I'll just see it. I'll just pay $2 to see your hand, and Chad takes the $16.
You should have raised. I'd
Yeah.
love to see the kid just make it 50.
Made it 4. Well, Chad might have had a king.
They're having fun.
They are. They're enjoying themselves. And that's what's important. You come down here and enjoy yourself too.
All right. Looks like we got another comment over there. It's Hassan. Hi, Hassan. Yeah, the tournament buy-in is $100. It's a $25,000 starting stack. You're allowed 1 rebuy, 20-minute levels. Dealer appreciation add-ons will get you either 5 or 20K extra in chips. And it starts at 7 p.m., so be here a little early. So you can get in.
I'm told
get
it's
in
going to
your
be a
seat.
super turbo structure. So
Super turbo.
yeah, I'm heard it's anticipating that it's going to end before midnight, which seems pretty fast for a tournament.
Okay.
But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I hope there's a lot of deep play. I hope we run deep. I hope there's some epic pots and some battle. As looking at a flop with ace 4-3. Adam in there with some running diamonds. No one really flopping much of anything there. Checked around.
Yeah,
like,
no one has. Although DF does have a flush draw now.
Picks up some
That's about it.
spades. See if he decides to bet it. He does. That's at 50. No one out there with a pair. 50's going to probably take it
Yep.
down.
And your flush draw was the nuts. And it's another bomb pot. Bam pat.
Is indeed a bomb pot. Where our players will get 4 cards, see 10 cards, wager their houses, their lives, their fortunes, their blood and sacred honor for victory.
Mm-hmm.
Or something. I don't know. They'll probably just chop it. That's usually what happens. Say Killian's pitch is pretty immaculate tonight. I mean, I'm just really
Guy's a
watching
beast.
watching a technician work. It's, you know,
Do you see those forearms? Do you see those biceps?
they're bulky like Popeyes.
yeah,
He must
they
have
just
had
like
his spinach.
flick, flick, flick.
Yeah,
Oh, he eats his spinach for sure.
Must have had his spinach. I love spinach. Spinach, my favorite vegetable.
Really?
For those of you that care. Yeah.
Collard greens, if they're cooked with enough bacon, are mine.
Well, that's delicious.
I don't like spinach with. I don't like spinach is okay. You like it raw or you like it like steamed?
I mean, either or sautéed. I mean,
sautéed?
with butter, with cream, steamed. I mean, it's all good. I like spinach. See a couple of aces on both boards.
I'm gonna let you take the lead while we thin the herd here.
We're just gonna see
I'm
what
gonna let you
happens.
call these hands for a second.
Macy flops an ace. That's,
Oh my God, Gillian, can
flush
you
draw
just
to
give
gut
one
shot.
person 4 of a kind? That is the 3rd time we've seen 3 of a kind in somebody's hand.
do you wake up in a cold sweat sometimes over promos, Vicky? I feel
do.
you're very promo centric.
Like you said, I said I'm living my dream, being a dealer. Like, listen, it's a thing. I don't know. I used to wait tables too, and I would have dreams or nightmares like being in the weeds because
2 pair for the kid and a gut
you
shot.
go home and you have weird dreams. And I there are nights that I've talked about it on the stream before. I have weird nightmares.
Macy
when I'm
turns the
stuck
nuts
at
on
work.
bottom and a flush. Best on both boards at the moment. 2 pair. Well, looks like 3 pair now. 2 pair. 2 pair still for Adam. And
The nuts on the bottom. You mean the top?
3-5. He's got the nuts on the bottom.
Well, who has 3-5?
Macy. He's got a flush.
He does
and
have
3-5.
3-5. He has a flush and 3-5. I was like,
And-
I'm trying
But
to
Adam,
see it.
Adam makes 8s full of 10, so it looks like it's going to be another chop.
All right, all right. If it gets there, I mean, you know,
If it gets there, it's a small bomb pot. It's going to be hard for them to
because
inflate
5-6.
it too much.
Actually, no, the kid has the better straight at the bottom.
Oh, the
He
kid,
has
yeah,
5-6.
the 7 made
So
5-6.
5-3's no good
so
anymore.
Yeah, 5-3 no good anymore. Oh, it's sad for Macy. He's gonna
And
be very
Macy
upset.
bets it. DGAF calls, and the kid. Are they at showdown yet, or did the kid? He's contemplating a raise? Oh, he's not. He's just gonna call.
He's gonna call. He's got
And
the-
Macy gets the bad news. Your flush
Gets
is
the
no
bad
good, and your straight is no good. Okay. You had a hand on both boards, just not enough.
the river happens sometimes. Second best. And,
Yeah. Like Clem said, because I say, just let me flop the nuts. He's like, I want to river the nuts, because, you know, you could be good.
I'd always
and
rather river the nuts than flop the nuts for
Who
sure.
wouldn't? Who wouldn't?
As Killian splits up the pot, and the players get ready for 2 cards again.
Shadows are out. Last 5, last 10, last 20.
I don't think Killian's tip stack is quite as big as we need it to be. We should see some burgers out there. It's, people put burgers on your buttons for your dealer. Feed your dealer. As we look down to them straddling a butt ton, even though there's no burger.
A butt ton?
We got a live 30. It looks like.
I haven't seen a
Live
burger on a
40.
live stream in a while. I
Live-
think these guys
live
just throw
40
them in.
going around.
Oh, we made it to the live 40. Okay, so they finally got in on this straddling.
And,
7-9,
Grant looking down, praying for aces.
Queen 9. It's close enough to aces. He's gonna make the call here. Says yeah. But look, you get too many callers on that $40 straddle, they're gonna punish the limp. Oh nope, you
Looks
had a
like
raise.
Macy
And
likes to make a raise.
Adam like to go out of turn. He's fine. Just take my 20. And DGAF is gonna
Call.
really.
Gonna call. Jack
How
nine
does he
suited.
just call there?
Just calls. Wants to see a flop.
If everyone had just limped to his 40, like he would have punished the limpers. He would have made it more. And Queen Jack 7.
Grant flops top pair. Macy in there with a gut shot.
DGAF.
DGAF in there with second pair.
Yeah.
Some runners, some backdoors. Spades spicy for DGAF. But the ace probably gonna shut it down. Ace of diamonds. Macy now has top pair, gut shot, only diamond on the board.
And if a king of diamond comes, he wouldn't get the promo, but he could make a royal.
Could make a royal if the king of diamond comes. He's gonna bet out 200, and I think I might call. He does. But no help on the river for Brian. Macy's still ahead with his ace, and I think he probably, if he's check 2, is going to go check here. I don't see him betting that ace 10 for value on the river, but Brian could put him in a tough situation. Oh, no, he elects to go. He goes ahead and says, I'll continue to bet. Brian should not call here, but he might elect to. He's got them calling chips.
He's got the calling chips.
He's got them calling chips, and he elects to call. Third pair. Ace is good here. Ace is going to scoop another one. Having a great night.
Yeah, Macy's doing okay.
Having a great night tonight. To about 4K. Brian not too sad either. He's won a couple of big pots. Happy to pay off a little bit here and there. Keep everyone honest. Keep the chips going. Cards are in the air. Lady Luck deciding who's gonna take this one. It looks like we have another triple straddle. Looks like it's $20. Looks like we went to 5, 10, 20.
Oh,
this
look,
time.
Aaron did not wake up to a premium.
No premiums for Aaron. No ace 9 suited. No,
was ace 10. It was ace 10.
No 6, 7 off.
It was ace 10. Suited.
Unpremium. Very, very
Baja wakes up
coach.
to the ace 10.
Very
not
a
suited.
very H&M hand.
And
As Adam looks down to Big Slick. Just calls.
he's waiting for DGAF to make the move, which he just did. He made it 320.
And Decaf made it 320.
He did, and that's why Adam smooth called. And she's like, I know my players. And now look, it's the two of them. And
And off they go.
let's see what happens. DGAF is suited. Adam has two really good cards.
Adam out of position this hand. Would like to flop well, and he does.
He does.
Top pair, top kicker. He checks.
Trying to induce
DF
a bet.
behind.
He's trying to induce a bet from... He says, fine, you're not going to bet it. I'm going to bet it.
And Decaf gonna let this one go. Wait for a chance to park
Let it
him.
go. You're right. Hey, where's our bomb pop button? Oh, it's all the way in seat 3.
Looks like the pace has slowed down a little bit both there and here. We're circling that second post. But hopefully we get some live action coming our way as the players sort of settle into a rhythm. Haven't seen too many all-ins for a little while. Kid wakes up to aces. Likes to raise it to 35. Dirty comes along to set mine, looking for those sailboats, hoping he comes. He can hit a sticks, come sail away. Yeah, you never heard Force called sailboats? Because they look like sails, little sails.
I mean, yeah, okay. They do look like sailboats.
4s are sailboats. 5's presto.
Oh my god, no one flops his set, and aces are totally good, but DGAF has that runner back there flush out with that 10 of clubs.
He does have a runner flush draw. Oh my god. But unlikely to get there.
Oh, but there is a 6. Oh, anyway. And
But,
aces are gonna hold.
They're gonna hold.
Yeah.
They didn't have much, and Kid hasn't played too many hands. Gotta respect his raise there.
Yeah, they're like, sure, we believe you.
They let it go.
Let's see if DGAF is gonna probably put this 10 on.
Anticipate some form of straddle, some amount, any amount between
10
4
is
and
the
10.
maximum that we allow for a starting straddle. Anywhere from $4 to $10 starts it off, and then of course it has to double every re-straddle. So it's like a blind, just like 1 doubles to 2. We straddle for 10. The next straddle must be 20. We do
Aaron
cap
elects not
the.
to put it on. As he,
Yeah.
I was already looked at his first card.
He might put the 5 on next hand though. Like he's here for the
Yeah.
action. He's here to participate in some capacity.
I like to straddle, but not
He's
every.
not a fun killer.
Yeah, as he looks down to 8s. A couple of snowmen.
Of course, that's pretty close to. That's a pretty good wake up hand. If you don't want to call it a semi premium,
We'll
semi,
call it,
semi,
how about semi-precious? It's like the amethyst.
semi precious. Oh, the amethyst. Okay.
We'll call it an amethyst. You know, it's the amethyst of hands for those of you who are stoners at home.
We got the Dolly Parton.
That may mean
the
something
snowman,
else. I don't know.
And the
And,
sets
Aaron finds
over
what-
pair flush draw.
Aaron-
Dirty's got a pair and a flush draw.
Aaron finds finds Frosty out there, and Dirty has a monster with a pair and a flush draw.
He found Olaf.
Found Olaf.
And Dirty's gonna bet that top pair flush draw combo draw.
He decides to come along, and I think Aaron probably likes to raise here. There's
Yeah, but
Two
Jack
wet-
Queen
two-
beats you.
two
Two
wet-
diamonds beat you, but you
two
want
at
to
a board.
isolate.
You don't want to let your
You want to isolate.
you don't want to let your flush draws get there for free, which
Both
is exactly
of
where
these
Dirty
players
is.
are calling.
I don't know that DGAF can call here.
Oh, yeah.
He could.
Dirty's
but
like, fuck.
he's not calling it
all
all
in. Well, DGF decides to get out of the way.
Aaron doesn't love it, but he
Aaron,
calls.
you can't raise, induce action, and then
Yeah, he can't fold.
fold.
He doesn't
What are they
love
gonna
it,
do?
but he's gonna
3
call.
times? They can do it 3 times? 1 time. He says, I don't care. 1 time. Which of it's 1 or 3?
We'll find out soon.
Oh,
'cause the
flush
turn
got
is
there. Oh, boat got there. Flush and then a boat.
a
Ouch.
Suck resuck. Good old suck
Ouch,
resuck.
ouch, ouch. Is that it for Dirty? That's tough because, I mean, you get what you need, and then your opponent gets what they need.
Yeah, it's not over till it's over. As Dirty loses a monster, Aaron rakes a big pot, set holds up, suck resuck.
Suck out, that's what I think he's trying to say, which is like, ooh,
Am I saying something?
suck, resuck. I don't know. It just sounds,
No,
it just
it's
sounds
just,
not
he hit,
G.
he hit, and then he hit, and then the other hit. It's just standard suck resuck. But Dirty looks like he's out in the parking lot collecting his thoughts for a little while, and we'll move on to another hand. Aaron stacking chips, building towers. As it looks like we had a flipped card.
All right, I'm going to hand this off to you, and I am going to go take my nature break.
Go for it, and I'll carry this solo for you guys for a little while as Vicky steps out to attend to her needs.
Every orbit, somebody gets 3 cards.
Alright, live 5.
As the cards are in the air, and Chad mucks some trash with the San Francisco busboy. Grant elects to limp with the 9-7. Adam sees an ace, or DGAF sees an ace. Any ace is playable for a raise. Makes it $20 for the Acey Deucey. Aaron comes along. Grant not one to run and hide. See a flop of 5 Queen 10. Not much help to anyone. Grant and Aaron sort of in there with some runner ideas. DGAF ahead with his ace high. Turns a 10. sometimes like you're calling tennis, you know. The return shot, 10. And Aaron wins it with a nice little bet there. Takes down a small one.
Yeah, you straddle it.
$80 straddle, right?
Buttons on Adam this hand.
I'll just we'll allow it.
Yeah, if you're away from the table, you get auto straddle.
There's a max.
But the max is only 10, is that right?
For the initial straddle?
For the initial.
I think. Yeah.
Do you want me to scan that over here or no?
No, it's not that. Fold.
Sounds good. Yeah, we could do 20 minutes. It wouldn't let us straddle.
Fold. Fold. Raise the 50. Fold.
Negaff looks down to another suited ace. Gonna raise it his standard 50. Kid likes to fold the 5 deuce. Gonna take down the blinds with that one. Move on to the next hand.
Practicing.
Gilman, yeah.
Look that over. That's actually.
See Chief and Dubes referring to the customs of his people. I hope we're referring to more recreational stoning and not human genocide, but really you never know.
2 to go. Raise the 6.
The kid elects to raise it up with the 9 deuce. Probably some sort of favorite hand or just effing around thing. Bunch of essentially limps behind. And Degaff makes it $30 with 4-6, otherwise known as aces in this house.
Calls 50.
G gonna call. See if he can't flop a heart draw. We're gonna go to a flop, which comes 5-7-9. Degaff up and down with the 4-6. You bet all the money you got. He's gonna be c-betting there, and he does. Grant folds. He's gonna show the 4-6, take it down, respect the money, the accolades, the glory. There's a slow clap in the room as Degaff stacks the chips, and Killian shuffles up the cards. We get ready for one more.
May or may not have had you beat.
I like my odds.
Players are there's a sense in the air. You can cut the tension with a knife. You know they're just waiting for an opportunity to get all in, get those chips in the middle, because that's how the action here rolls. And you can experience it too if you come join us here at the Red Star Social, 183 and Research Boulevard here in 183 in Burnett rather. Research is 183 in Burnett here in Austin, Texas. We're a friendly bunch. We're in the corner of the shopping center. Lots of tables every day. Game always makes. Got promos. Very nice felt. Very nice room. And we'd love for you to come here. Come here tomorrow. Come to our tournament. Tell them I sent you and get extra hours. As look at a flop. Degaff in there with top pair. And Adam's got middle set. And looking for a way to get value. And bink on the turn. Degaff hits aces up.
Bet. 150.
Adam's going to bet out. Bet 150. Degaff is going to raise 500 with his aces up. And now the question is Adam just push, knowing that Degaff's going to call, or does he smooth call and see if he can get more value on the next sheet? Let's see. He just goes ahead and fires another one. Says, "What do you got, Degaff?"
You got a set?
And Degaff says, "I got something," and he pushes. Adam calls. Only hand that beats him is aces. Looks like Adam's going to scoop a big pot, about $4,000 in that pot, as he does a complete double up. Set holds. He's going to scoop a monster. Nice hand for Adam there.
really glad I didn't race you on the flop on that one's turn.
That's what happens sometimes. You got to be careful with those two pairs. Sometimes you can go broke, especially when it's against a set, drawing pretty thin. But they got in for stacks there, and 8's held. And it's a pretty big pot there.
Two seats open. Yeah, Brian is officially done. I don't know where Derby went.
I want to make it past day 2 next year. That's the goal.
That's my goal. I got busted day 1. The first one I played, it made it happen for day 2.
As we welcome, I believe, Vicky back into the room. Nature is over. You missed a classic tangle of nature. Yeah, the hyenas and the lions went at it. Adam and DGAF got all in, set with 2 pair, and Adam had the set, and now he has a nice stack of chips in front of him. As
3 of clubs, 3 of diamonds, 2 of diamonds.
yeah, I think he's taking a little bit of a break, but we'll see what's up with DGAF in just a little bit as I get the report that he is still in the parking lot.
Just turn my mic back
We
on. Turn my mic on.
look at another bomb pot. See a flop of 4-8-5, queen 3 deuce. 6-7's the nuts on bottom. I don't see anyone with the straight at the moment.
Oh, bomb pot. Pocket kings. Kings and 9s, and suited with spades. That's a good hand to have in a bomb pot. And aces. Aces is better.
Aces are better, and looks like aces also has a nut flush draw. So runner there for Pasha on bottom.
Nobody has
anyone there with
diamonds.
diamonds? No.
Oh, well, there's a 1 heart.
There's his heart, and it looks like 3 on the bottom, so quad 3s for Grant. So Grant with a hammer lock on the top. The question is, what does the bottom bring?
He wants other people to bet this, so it's not obvious because a double paired board is scary. And aces. Hold up. No flush draw, but, I mean, the flush draw didn't make it, but aces are still good, right?
Flush draw didn't make it there, but the aces
Set.
look like their best on the bottom
No one
board.
has 6-7.
No one with 6-7. Aces best on bottom, quads best up top. Let's see how the action goes. Macy unlikely to call a bet. Kid doesn't really have anything to call a bet either with. He's got 2 pair, but Posh is going to fire 175. Grant's going to raise here. I got to raise with quads. Oh, he likes to
And
just
he's
call.
I mean, when
That's
it's down,
interesting.
he's the last one to call. So there's no point in raising because you only have 1 board.
Well, he has removal to deuce 3 as well.
Eh,
There's no downside for him to raise, Vicky, because he's got the stone cold nuts. Pasha doesn't. You can only possibly win with a fold, but you chop the same amount. if you
okay,
don't
you're
raise.
right. You're right. But he didn't have anything at the bottom. He has his stone cold nuts on 1.
Right, but he has fold equity.
True.
Any percentage of fold equity is better than 0% of fold equity.
Is that how it goes? Any
that's-
percentage is better than no
It's
percentage?
true.
What?
And any chance of winning?
That's news to me, gentlemen.
Any chance of winning the other half of the pot when you have the stone cold nuts in the other half is called a free roll.
Oh, is that called a free roll?
It is called a free roll.
Okay.
And I think
It's free rolling
I think
him.
Grant should have raised with this free roll.
Looks like we have a new player coming into seat 1.
We do. We have a new competitor entering the arena. And we will see who it is and what his name is. And how he likes to battle.
It looks like his name is Nicholas.
Fine, strong name. Let's see if
It's a
see if
great
he's-
name.
See if he's a fine, strong player.
Yeah, I don't see a face. I did see him when he sat down. I saw the top of his head. But it's not the Nicholas sitting in the booth with me talking to you guys right now.
I am not in 2 places at once,
He's
people.
not in 2 places at once.
As Adam looks down to 4-6 suited, elects to make it $20. Grant there with a pair of 5s. And
Gets beat by the red star semi-nuts.
Adam gonna c-bet. Let's see if Grant likes to make the call. He does. Turns a 7.
Okay, in
Check.
5.
Just check.
Not a 5.
Not a 5. Grant checks. Adam likely to check. Shows 6. Win the hand.
Oh. Should have gone all in on the call.
Somebody's on fire. Wow, how did I miss Adam and DGAF?
Yeah, it was just an explosion. Top pair for decaf on the flop. Middle set. Turns aces up. From there, it was just a Shakespearean play. Just a performative Puccini.
Is that what you call
It
it?
was just drama. Just drama.
All right, looks like Nicholas does not like to participate in the re-straddle.
Maybe he's just getting warmed
okay.
up. Maybe he just wants to re-straddle, not re-straddle. It's his first go around, first orbit. Getting loosened up.
Chad with the ace-9 offsuit, gonna raise it up 35. It looks like.
Pretty stacked over there, man.
Macy ace-king. He's reaching for raising chips. 130.
Macy likes to make the raise. Chad lays down the ace-9. No flop.
Fun, fun, fun. Always fun at the Red Star Social.
Here at Research Boulevard in Burnett in Austin, Texas. Come join us. Tell them Vicky sent you. Why not?
Tell them Sticky Vicky sent you from the live stream.
Tell them Vicky sent you. Get 3 free hours.
3 free hours.
You know. Wear a funny disguise. Do it again. You know. One of those nose and eyebrow.
Right,
rolls.
right.
Yeah.
Because we don't put you in the system and know all of your.
Don't tell people they're in the system.
Please.
They don't like that. You're in the
Right.
system, but it's a cool system. People.
I mean,
It's a
we
cool
know who you
system.
are,
We
so
just-
that when you win one of our promos, we know who to pay.
That's right.
You know.
As Nicholas plays his first hand, king high flop. Adam with top pair. Kid in there with a gut shot and runners.
With
but,
a good shot.
But Adam can't miss tonight. Just can't miss.
Oh, he picks up a queen. It's not good enough, but he still is a good shot.
Picks up a queen on the turn. Got some more outs. Additional outs.
Yeah, he's in there.
Gonna call the 20.
And a 4 is no help
River's a
to
brick.
the kid.
Adam continues to bet.
It's pretty value-y.
Kid's got queen. You know.
Yeah,
Might decide
but
to see if
I don't know.
Adam was in there with ace high. I don't know. Yeah, it's a reasonable bet to call for sure.
He does.
He
He
does.
puts in the call.
Gives him a little tickle. Gives him $30. And Adam scoops another one.
All right. That is called momentum.
Adam does have the big mo from the last
Winner,
couple orbits.
winner, chicken dinner.
We see a straddle and a restraddle.
All right, he puts the 5 on. And AA run in for the double straddle, making it 10.
Two people, but I bought it the first person. Somebody like 4 or 5.
It looks like we still have a seat open in the 6th seat.
Will another gladiator rise
I
to the
vote
challenge?
all in Kim. I vote that all in Kim should
Get down
come
here, Kim.
take the seat 6.
Get down here, Kim.
Too
Your
much
seat, Your
testosterone
seat is
at
heated
this
up.
table.
We got it warm for you.
We need some estrogen, balance it all out.
Vicky wants you to bring your lady energy. I want you to
Represent
I just
the
want you to
lady
bring.
energy.
I just want your card crushing ability. Just come in here and crush these fools, Kim. As we look at a flop of 3 and queen 10, 3 queen 10. I think I said that right.
Queen 3
Words,
10.
words.
The queen 10.
I think queen. I
3
think I said
queen 10.
quee. I might have said quee.
3.
Moving
3
on, as we see an ace in the turn and Grant now with the best hand, pair of aces.
Uh-huh.
Kid no longer in front with his pair of queens. 4 on the river. Grant best with his ace. Does he bet out? Does he try to get some value?
He's like, I just want 2 callers.
Aaron's betting his 10. Kid calls. Grant calls. Gonna show his ace. Gonna win.
The biggest mistake I made the first time playing, I played the year that had an earthquake during it. So I thought like during the earthquake I get back and people just fall out.
He's been entering the 7th inning stretch, I would say, or I don't
7th,
know.
are we in the,
One
the
of-
home stretch?
One of those stretches. Well, I mean, we're stretching. I could stretch.
You're stretching?
I could
Yeah,
stretch.
I mean, there's not
tight-
enough
it's
room to
tight-
stretch.
it's tight
Please
in the
don't
middle.
kick me in the.
We need
in the
a
shin.
we need a place where we can yoga and comment. I mean, not
We're
that I'm,
working
not that I'm a
on
yoga
it.
guy.
We're
I
working
know
on
yoga.
it.
I do not yoga. That's for sure.
I should yoga.
We all should yoga. That's what I'm told.
Yeah.
That's what people who tell you tell. That's what people who do yoga tell me. People who do yoga tell everyone.
I don't
that they
even
should
do yoga, and I know I should do yoga.
It's like, you know, people who do yoga are like people who made sourdough during the
Sourdough
pandemic.
start, yeah.
Everyone was like, you should start a sourdough. You should make a sourdough.
It caught on,
as,
didn't
As
it?
Grant raises with 9s and just takes it down.
And just takes it down.
But everyone who had a sourdough starter couldn't stop talking about how much sourdough they were making and like how amazing the sourdough was.
Look, I have a friend
They
who's like all
named
into
their
sourdough starters
sourdoughs.
like pre-COVID. Like, I don't know, before cool was cool.
I'm just saying, if you have sourdough, you talk about sourdough.
I mean, I feel like it's an art form, you know, and you like raise this little baby of a dough.
But
right?
can't you just do it quietly? Do you want kudos from everyone?
You want representation. All right, participation in chat. We are up to 15 live viewers. Thank you all for watching and putting up with me and the Nicholas.
I don't
15 viewers, 14 actually. Let me.
I don't apologize for any of this, and the viewer that we lost, I hate you.
Yeah.
As we look down at the kid
Well,
with pocket 10s.
They came back. It's 15 now. So you did not hear that, whoever he or she was.
It looks like he just limps. He just limped with 10s. Pasha raising it up with a 5-6 suited. Adam also in there with some dominating clubs.
And how does he limp again? I mean, how does he just smooth call with pocket 10s? He wants to sneak up on him, set mining.
It's a little bit of a strong hand for set mining.
Okay,
but Bink it goes.
he got what he wanted. And he's gonna check it. He's gonna slow play the shit out of it, and
And no one
it
has
might
anything.
not work.
And no one has anything.
Spade's gonna scare him.
Well, he's got the only spade, but you know.
Well, we know that, but
he's gonna bet
having
out and see
two
what's going
spades
on.
out there with you have a set, you're like,
for
shit,
sure.
I checked the flop. They checked behind, someone got there. I don't think anyone's gonna call.
No, there's no
Yeah.
one who's gonna call here. And he's gonna take it down with a set of 10s and no customers. Very sad.
That's okay.
Chief and Doobie is mentioning he's gonna bring his 5 wives to the tournament, and I
To
appreciate
ensure
that.
maximum action.
Please buy them all in twice, and I hope they're terrible at poker.
You know, sometimes you just get lucky. You could be terrible and just get lucky.
That's true.
But you'll take that any day of the week. I know. I need to go out there and play when this is over. Go join. I know I talk a lot of smack. I said I was going to
get
go
on that felt.
play the next live. I
Gonna
will play one of these live streams. Y'all will
Get on the felt.
see me out
and
there for all
get
of 12
that money.
minutes.
Get that money in there, Vicky. Get that money
Ooh,
in there.
another premium for Grant here.
As Grant looks down to a premium, pocket jacks.
That is
and,
definitely qualifies for a premium in Nick's book.
And he gets to, it's not my book, it's other books, but you know, he's gonna make it 25.
Anybody? Oh wow. Okay, I like to see this. Kids get in there.
Mixing
Yeah,
it
I'll
up.
splash around with you.
Mixing it up. See what'll happen.
667.
Could come 4-5-8. Comes part of that. 4-8. Kid with a gut shot. No one with any clubs in their hand.
No, but Grant's gonna represent the jacks and or flush draw. But yeah.
Grant doesn't even care if he has a
Kid's
club in
like,
his hand.
yeah, I'm here for it. Let's do it. Another 8. Yeah, represent that you have an 8, Chris. Don't check. Bet.
Turns an 8.
Nope, he checks. Grant's like, okay, I will continue this. $20. He says, yep, all right, why not?
Kid
25.
continues. Well, you gotta bet the river if you're gonna play this line.
What
is your line here, Chris?
What are you gonna do, Chris? What are you gonna do, kid?
What's your line? You gotta bet the river. Oh,
Checks.
you could or check raise. That's an odd line.
So it's 6-7 the whole time.
Odd line. Odd line. Tough to win that way. But fun. That was a fun hand. Not a lot of money in that pot. You had an opportunity. See if you had an opportunity. Grant kept the pot small. Not an opportunity to make a big bet. Take it away from me, so.
It happens.
Little fun one. Little fun one. Not too much.
Although that is very possible. Someone's like, it's possible he misread his hand. I think I saw him look back at it again. So, I mean, it's also very possible that it's a band pat.
It is a bomb.
It's a band pat.
It is a bomb pot.
Yep.
It is a bomb pot.
And I've had all day is jacks.
And it's so nice on the bomb pots to have the computer do all the work for me.
the computer
Yeah, it
do
just
all
tells
the
me- it
work
just tells
for
me-
you?
It just tells me who's winning. It's a nice feature. I don't have to scroll through all 4 hands all the time, all 4 cards all the time. As we see a flop, it's 7-3 queen,
Six of spades, four of diamonds, nine of diamonds.
2 spades,
Check.
and 6, 4, 9, and 2 diamonds.
Check. 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 Check.
Looks like we got a bunch of connection with that
Wow,
flop.
and someone does have 4 diamonds in their hand.
Macy's got a lot of diamonds.
Can they find
including an
one
open-ended
more?
straight flush draw? But the kid in there with higher diamonds, 2 higher diamonds. So really only the. There's no safe diamond there. It's like queens and nines for Grant up top and on bottom. Top 2 pair on both boards.
Aaron does have a open ender.
As Aaron makes it, looks like Macy makes it 40 with his 2 pair and his flush draws.
Is that a diamond or a heart?
Looks like
Can't tell.
Grant Rivers.
It was a
little
diamond. So the kid does make a
second best flush.
second
Oh no,
best
Macy makes
possible
second best flush. The kid makes the second nuts.
That's right. And Macy's got 4 diamonds in his hand.
A lot
and
of
3 on that
removal.
board.
Tough to get away from it, but
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. Doesn't want to call off a full 1,000, I'm sure. Only the queen on the bottom board. So
Yeah, because G's got the boat. He's got the canoe at the bottom. The kid's got the best flush at the top.
let's call it a kayak. It's like a middle-ish boat.
a kayak?
It's a kayak. You know.
Kayak's pretty close to a canoe.
Maybe like a fishing boat with an outboard motor, like a nice fishing boat.
How does no one raise there? I guess you don't feel confident with king high flush.
Could be beat by the ace.
That is crazy. There's a queen, a 9, a queen, and 2 9s on the other board, and someone has queen 9. That's just. This is how the bomb pots go.
Well, there's only one possible queen. nine.
Exponential outs. Lots of possibilities. But it looks like the kid and. Oh, wait.
Kid and Grant. They're gonna
Oh,
split that
it looks
pot.
like maybe. No, that was Grant and Macy that just got the. So maybe it's possible the kid did not have
Oh, did
the
he,
king
did
of
he-
diamonds.
It looks like it might be a graphical error. It looks
Yeah,
like
it might be a misreading. It looks like, I don't know.
This is what we're talking about. The hand reader.
Okay, yeah, I think the hand got misread. Because the winner definitely won. Alrighty. And that happens. That's just the price of doing bomb pots on a live stream is that you get a lot of cards to read and a lot of stuff can happen. And sometimes we don't know. So Grant's going to pick up king 7 of diamonds. He's going to raise here.
Raise it up with a suited king, which I like.
And Adam's got a suited king.
Adam's got Kojak in there of hearts. And Chad in there with some dominating hearts. Looks like
But
he lets it go.
Doesn't
There's
like the
3-bet.
suited hearts.
Three-
Also
three
could have
bet from
been.
Adam. 3-bet from Adam, so he's got a weak ace. Pretty reasonable. Both of them in there with a king, dominated. But Grant flops a flush draw. Good flop for Grant.
It's like red cards, please. And Adam's like, yeah, I'll take some red cards. But my red cards. But it didn't happen.
Took the other ones
And
and
now Adam's got an open ender.
turns open-ended. So likely to continue now. Adam was hoping for outs and got him. Grant gonna bet the 25 and hope for a diamond.
And does not come.
And the brick out. One more street, Grant. Can he squeeze one more bet out? See if he can bet. Nope, he checks. Adam could check behind here, but I wouldn't be surprised to see him bet.
And nope, he just checks back and lets it go. Alrighty. Moving on.
Move the button. Wheel turns. Position changes, and we go again for one more try. One more orbit around the table. It looks like we've been told that they're playing a variation of the 7 deuce game, but with a much cooler hand, the 4-6, the red star.
That's right.
Anyone who shows down 4-6 apparently gets $20 from everyone else at the table. So we'll see if that changes the action.
All right, are we doing a net game again?
Raising them.
I'm
like
sorry,
they're
I
raisins.
spaced out. Were you saying we're doing the net game again?
They're playing the 4-6 game like it's due 7.
Oh, if you scoop a pot and show, you
4-6.
took one down with 4-6. Now, is it any 4-6?
Any 4-6.
All right. Just so y'all are aware, the Red Star Nuts is a 6-4 offsuit.
She's very particular.
But any 6-4 will do.
For the purpose of the game.
And Macy with a mystery hand here.
Easy with a mystery hand. Chad in there with some clubs. But Chad unlikely to do much with just 7 high here. So 25. Let's see if Chad likes to make a call. See if he can peel. He doesn't.
And he takes it down with a mystery hand. We shall never know.
Let's assume it's better than ace high.
Yeah.
I can live with a mystery. Sometimes a good mystery is good for you.
When I'm short stacked, I'm just ready to go home. I'm like, F it. I'm just going to put all my chips in and don't look at my cards. You've done that. You've seen people do it.
I've seen people do it.
You know, it's like, oh, what do I need? I just need a 5. Oh,
I have to be pretty super.
how about I
sure
have
for
2
that.
5s on here? Didn't even know I had pocket 5s.
The nuts.
Yeah.
Got 2
Exactly.
And it's a promo? What a day.
Yeah, except today it's 6s.
Today it is.
I mean, I'm determined to see quads of the day dealt on a live stream. Can do more of these, guys. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button. Subscribe to the Red Star Social. You will get updates every time we go live. Get a notification. Hit that bell. Subscribe to our channel.
Do people ever feel that like and subscribe is insufficient to subscribe your emotions for these videos? Don't you wish sometimes you had like a, it's okay, or makes me feel like my mother does, uncomfortable, you know?
The like and subscribe. I'm lost.
Who knows?
Who knows? We don't know. What is the other host now? I'm reading the comments now. Oh, this is Nick with me. This is Nicholas.
For those of you,
Saint
for
Nicholas.
those of you who don't know me in the chat, this is Nick, and happy to be your host for the day, for the week, for however long you guys will let me. Come down to the Red Star player here. You'll see me around the felt and can mix it up on the green. The kid limps along with his
A7.
suited ace. Or not suited ace, his ace-7. Pasha seeing a
Pasha's-
suited connector. Seeing the blind. Guess he's the big blind. He just checks.
And he flops
A straight draw.
an open-ish. Sorry, I thought he had a straight, but he did not have 6-7. He has 6-8.
Oh, it's okay. It's exciting to see any 6. I understand. And he's got a 7 for the nuts. Currently, Grant ahead with his pair of 3s.
Mm-hmm.
Grant best. No one with any clubs. Pasha probably going to call. I certainly would see him continue with his open-ended. And he hits
and
the river.
makes it.
And Grant also makes it. Hits the ace on the bottom end. And Pasha likely to raise here. Put a little raise in for value. And
Yeah, G's got to know he's got a 6.
Grant,
You have the
G,
ace.
G and the kid both in there with aces. Kid lets it go. I think Grant's probably going to pay off here. Thinks
He
maybe he's
does.
shopping. Hoping he's shopping. But the bad news is that the mark of the devil's out there. He's got 6s. Just the one. He wishes he had
Just
the
the
two.
one
But
6.
you know, it was enough.
I don't know. I like trip 6s.
I do love trips.
It's one of my favorite numbers. 666.
That does not surprise me, Vicky.
Yeah. So I'm not telling you what my driver's license number is, but know that I have 6 6s in 3 6s in sequential order
That doesn't surprise me
in my
either.
driver's license. Yeah, Mark, it's there.
State of Texas knows people.
Yep. They're like, yep, you get this. Yeah. Oh, yes. You don't even know how I drive.
I'm
Yeah,
sure it's very
it's
slow.
very fitting.
Very slow and very safe.
Yeah.
As
Not at all.
As we look at another hand hold 'em.
I have 3 pedals in my car.
Puddles in your car.
Pedals.
Pedals.
I
you have
drive with
pedals.
3 pedals.
Gotcha, you got a stick.
I do. Not paddle shifters. Not the same. Mm-hmm.
As Aaron looks down at a queen jack and raises it to
And he
35.
raises it to 35. Oh, a suited ace for the kid. He's in there.
In like Flynn. Hoping for some spades.
All right, Pasha's got the 6-4. It's been doing well all night, so now they've got the the bounty on it. Let's see. I feel like you can't fold that hand when you're in the building. Located at the corner of Burnett and Research.
I'm pretty sure we take off the hand if it folds it. You know, you fold with your left hand, you chop off the left hand. Fold with the right hand.
That's right.
Chop the right hand off.
Right. And he folds. No, he doesn't fold. He flops. He gut shot straight.
With some runners of hearts and some hopes and dreams. Turn helps no one, but Pasha might be able to take it down with some aggression. Wouldn't mind seeing a semi-bluff here. But
Yeah, he checked it.
Aaron takes the check as a sign of weakness. We'll continue. Putting
And
pressure
lets
on
it go.
Pasha,
Lets it go.
and he lets it go.
Especially the last year, especially the last 2 years, just kind of slowed down. It's tough to get financing. It used to be 85%.
Hello, Nicholas.
Hello, Vicky. How are you today?
I'm great.
how's-
I need more coffee in my life.
Oh yeah, for sure. I wish we had a coffee shop in the Red Star.
That would be amazing. You know what we do? We sell the Starbucks varieties
There
of
you go.
stuff, and I think I'm gonna crack one open here in a second. But
You should go for it.
not a bomb pot yet.
I boycott Starbucks because of the things they do with the little children.
That sounded a little wrong, but I get what you're saying. The child labor and the coffee beans.
Oh no! Just that there's little children in the coffee.
Oh, there's little. That's why it tastes so good. That's why I'm so addicted.
Yeah, exactly. Ground up little. It's how they say.
Oh,
It's how
okay.
Charles Schultz says. Yeah.
Oh, clearly.
Yeah. And so I don't drink Starbucks.
Oh, well, I like the caffeine.
Yeah, I just get it from other places, mostly intravenously.
Uh huh. 9, a pair of 9s. Nicholas has a pair of 9s.
Nicholas has a pair of 9s.
There's another Nicholas right in front of me.
Aaron in there with the queen high.
More opportunity there.
Nick fires out.
Let's it go.
Second pair. It's good. Feeling his way on the felt. Nick hasn't been involved in too many pots.
Stupid expensive here.
And not Nick, sorry. Aaron is going to put the $5 straddle on. H-Town Chad's thinking about it. Nope, he just reached for shuffle chips.
Just shuffling.
Psych.
Just shuffling.
Thought he was going to put the 10 on. He did not. Wah, wah.
Well, we're gonna reprimand him.
alright.
We're gonna reprimand him for the teas after the show.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like, what were you doing,
As he
Chad?
looks down to King 7 and says, "You know what? Probably better."
No
I do the
good.
straddle."
King Jack. That's a little better.
Definitely a little
Just
better.
calls. All right. Pasha, 8-5. Let's it go.
Looks
What
down
is
to
AA
a little
run?
ace, little wheel ace.
Yeah, it's a good strat. See, he should be straddling this whole time.
Aaron wakes up to big slick in the straddle, makes it 40.
Here we go.
I think probably going to get a couple of people come along here, including Grant with the Jack 6, completely live. Well,
Totally
almost,
live.
Almost live. I mean, kid does have a Jack, but that 6 is live AF. He smacks
And
he smacks it,
Smack. You were like totally live, and there it is.
and he smacks it.
There it is. Hits a 6.
It's a 6. Grant ahead.
Hey, he feels good about it. Make it a hundo for fundo.
It's a fun thing to do. Makes it 50. It looks like he just used a big chip. And,
Oh.
Aaron comes along for the ride with his
Psych
2 overs.
again. Another 6.
Aaron's got
No.
running clubs as well, so definitely calling to see what develops on the turn.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Goes check.
And his 6 is good.
Remembers a meaningless
Doesn't
deuce.
know. Yeah, he gets checked too.
Check. Grant shows a
Doesn't
6.
feel that great about it, but checks back, tables his hand, and it is good to go.
Feel good about any hand that scoops the pot.
Do they have
Especially
coffee in
Grant does.
Djibouti, Nicholas?
I don't know.
I mean, I know they have salt. I don't want salty coffee.
Never been. You
I
know,
don't want salty
you know
coffee.
they do that somewhere. They
Salty coffee?
Yeah, they put a little salt in coffee sometimes. Also, interestingly, in France, butter in your coffee.
Butter coffee is a thing also with keto people who like the fat. It's like the fat, because like keto's not just protein. It's like more fat and protein. Yeah,
Gotcha.
butter coffee is a thing everywhere.
Yeah, well, keto coffee, that's weird. It's just
Keto
weird to
coffee,
me.
it's butter
just
coffee.
It's just a weird thing to me.
I haven't tried it yet, but I've heard from people that it's not bad. But look, I like a little
little butter in your
coffee
coffee?
with my cream and sugar.
fair.
Although my drink is
Oh, I do love the sugary coffees.
my
for
drink
sure.
is straight 4 shots from Starbucks iced with a little bit of caramel, a little bit of half and half. So
Well,
that's what I drink. If you ever want to bring me a treat,
that'll get
ice quad with caramel.
that'll get you up
and
in
a
the
splash
morning
cream.
and make your eyes more bloodshot than. As we look at a flop in 9 Jack 6.
Just makes me pee a lot.
Nicholas in there with a gut shot. Aaron top pair.
And we're isolated down to just 2.
And
He needs a queen.
we are heads up on the turn.
He did not get a queen. He got an 8.
Turns open ended.
It's open-ended.
Got an over as well. Aaron's still best with his jack.
Yeah, you got to call this 25. That's totally affordable. You can suck out.
Can always suck down.
And nope,
But it doesn't.
he doesn't. Is
Big
he going to
ol'
represent
big ol'
something here,
blank.
though? He is. He's going to bet $5.
Wow. That's
I
that's a
mean,
humorous bet. That's a humorous bet.
Aaron's calling all day long.
Yeah.
Or
it's
he's
a-
raising.
that's a
And he
humor-
just calls.
That's a humorous wager.
Yeah, I like it. I'm here for it. Chief and Jubies, this guy is all over our chat. I do appreciate all of the participation. Does Biggie still run Red Star? Yes, he does.
Especially from Djibouti, as he is.
Yeah.
It's impressive Wi-Fi from the north of Africa.
Hey, who knows? We may open a chain. Biggie might decide to open a Red Star.
Djibouti
in Djibouti.
franchise. I am in. I will.
Yeah. I will get behind that.
I will lead the charge as we look down at another bomb pot. The button is on Nicholas. Always fun to have a bomb pot button. I love having a button on bomb pot. Powerful position. I mean, I love the button. Period. I would just be the button over here if I could.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's pretty advantageous to be on the button.
The most.
It just sucks when you get a crappy hand and you can't even play your button.
Well, you just gotta wait in orbit.
Or you just play it like you have aces, and then you run into someone that does have aces.
There is an effect, Vicky, when lots of people fold in front of you. There is a higher likelihood that there is a better hand behind you. It's called bunching. Lots of crappy cards are gone, so it's more likely that aces are in the blinds.
Okay.
Meaning, if you have crap on the button, it's more likely that the blinds have a premium hand.
I will try to remember that fun fact and use it the next time I play. Maybe on the next live stream. I don't know. I got to talk to the producer and see if there's
talk to the
space
boss.
for Sticky Vicky.
I think I gotta
I
agree.
feel like they would 10 table that for me in there.
I think I gotta grease him
They
at
would
20
kick
to get on
somebody
this
out
stream.
to like watch me be a donkey.
As we got flop a queen 6 jack, queen 6 king.
King, queen, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9.
And we got a
7, 8,
7, 8, 9 flop.
9,
Some of our chat
7, 8,
is
9.
asking about
No,
other
7, 8,
clubs in the city of Austin, and I am unfamiliar of any clubs run by Beavers.
Pocket 10s, no help. Let's see, 6, 10, 4, king, queen. Oh gosh. So many cards. Okay, set. Macy has a set.
If we just look at the percentages, we see Pasha's ahead
And
right
a
now. So he's got
straight draw.
he's got the flush. He's got the already has the straight and the flush draw. So he's got jack 10 and
Let's
diamonds.
have 10 jack.
So
And
and
open-ended
he's open-ended
on the
bottom. And then we look for equity on bottom. We don't see much really. I mean, Pasha's got a pretty big hand, pretty big draw here. I don't see Macy calling with
Okay,
with ace
Pasha,
unless he folds
now
out.
that straight is turned into an open-ended straight flush draw.
It is improved.
Although one of his actually,
And he needs the king or the 8. They're both still alive. it
you
looks
are
like.
correct.
The 8 is in the Macy's.
I kind of want to see it just for the sake of seeing it.
Macy has the 8. So only the king brings him a straight flush. But it'd be nice to see. Another diamond on the river. Pasha scoops. Aaron currently ahead with queens and 6s. Aaron's got outs of a 9 comes as well. So
Again, it's not worth it for what's in the middle to make the bet when you only have one board, right? So it's
Yeah.
not.
don't really want to play for one board, but
If someone comes in and says, "Oh man, why is it Omaha?" It's Omaha. If you're just joining us, it's not. That was the only Omaha hand we're gonna see once around. It's a bomb pot, and that is double board PLO. But the game is 1-2 no limit hold'em, Texas style.
is Texas style, no limit hold'em. And
200 to 1,000.
One-
Buy in, match the stack.
one bomb pot per orbit. So
One bomb pot per orbit. We don't do dealer change bomb pots here. It's just looks like they are Is this a reintroduction of the knit game?
It looks like the knit game is being played.
Looks like they're rolling out the knit game.
Yeah.
And for those that are new, they listened. They actually listened to our last live stream, and me and Clem were talking a bunch of smack. We're like, hey, you know, they should make this worth more. It's not worth enough. And they agreed. So it's now worth 20, not 10.
Excellent.
And they've agreed that if you help somebody turn their knit chip in, like say they are about to muck and you're like, no, don't muck. You want to turn in your knit chip, then you're going to inherit a new knit chip. If you've lost yours, you're going to get another one. If you already have one, you're going to have two. So I think it kept them in line last time. Like they did a really good job of not helping their neighbor lose the knit chip. I never saw anyone get another one.
Well, knit narcs not appreciated.
Yeah, knit
no,
narcs
no,
not
no,
appreciated.
no knit narcs here. As we look at a flop of
King 10 and King 4.
2, Queen 4. And those are
Yeah, looks like Aaron with that 4 is
going to lead out with
good.
second pair. And
No,
raise.
he's gonna call with second pair. He checked. G bet it. G's gonna bet this one too. He's gonna check. Is he gonna call? I don't know.
Those are all the actions one could possibly do, Vicky. Which
I
is
think
it?
he's gonna call. I don't think he can raise here with 2 queens on the board.
Which did he do? All of them or one?
He
one
did.
of them?
He just called with the 4, and it was good.
was
And look,
good. It was
tables, knit chip, gone.
Done.
Got it out of the way.
Done and done.
He ain't gotta worry about it.
I was trying to get rid of mine too.
Next time you're thinking I'm gonna have nothing, I'm gonna have nuts, man.
Now I'm gonna call you with a pair of fucking
Alrighty.
And Kim is
Soon I can get rid of
pointing out the personal touch that we have here at Red Star, where everyone knows everyone else's name. And that is actually one of the fun things about this club is that we do have a thriving community. We always get the game going, but it's still small
Yes,
enough.
and we
that
do know your
everyone-
name. And if we don't know your
everyone.
name, you have earned a nickname.
Well, you have to
from
come. You have to
me.
come long enough. But once you do, you will have a nickname. You will have friends for life. And Adam looks down at a pair of red kings
Pocket Kings.
and elects to make it $60.
I feel like, okay, Chad just folded one of his kings. Posh has got an ace, but he's going to let it go. He's like, no, only got one ace. If it was suited, I would have called, man. Can't risk it.
If it was suited, I would have
And-
called, man.
Oh, yeah, okay. Adam did table his hand. I was like, he threw his knit chip in. Yep, his cards were tabled. So,
There is the version of the game where you like, it gets too hard to like,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, moving along. Wow, Killian is doing a bang-up job. I know.
No breaks for Killian either.
No
I know
rest for
both
the
Vicky and
wicked.
I took 5 minutes from the table, but Killian the Iron
Yeah.
Man. Players come and go.
Superman,
Killian stays.
as Kimberly likes to call it.
And,
He's
and-
Supermaning. Yeah, only Killian Supermans. The rest of us Iron Man.
That's right. And
Killian
I think
Supermans.
I think we're just going back in time. I don't think that was a misdeal. I think that Killian just didn't like those cards in that order, and he wants to reorder
He's like, no,
them.
we're gonna switch it up.
We're gonna change that. That was not a good ordering of the cards. And we move on to another hand.
They have to actually be here.
Looks like we have a straddle and a double straddle. We got the 5 and 10 on.
And Adam is not opting to put the 20 on,
Well,
and that's fine for him.
it's a deep personal failing, and I'm not gonna lie that I'm not gonna lie and say I'm not disappointed. But I'll forgive him this once. But a warning. He gets a warning. Red card. Yellow card? Yellow card. We'll call it a yellow card.
A yellow card or a yellow chip? What are you talking about?
The yellow cards are the warnings. The chips are the nip buttons. But
Yeah, those are.
Grant looking down at a queen 10.
What?
likes-
No way.
Likes to make the call.
Queen 10
You-
suited.
You are aware that this is a hand that people have dealt, right? It's like not surprising.
Very often, and people
Yes.
don't like it as much as I do, unless they know me. Some people know me, and they're like, "Oh my God, Vicky, I played your hand, and it was really good, and I liked it."
I appreciate your boundless enthusiasm for Queen
Yeah.
10. As
Yeah.
Macy flops pair 5s,
Yeah, it's like superior to Queen 10 right now.
currently ahead. But
It's okay. Queen 10 will get there. It'll catch up. I have faith in the Queen 10.
Oh, Queen 10 might not see the turn.
You know,
It's-
there's someone else I know that likes Queen 10. You know why? 'Cause her name's Quentin.
I know Quentin
And
likes Queen 10.
Quentin likes Queen 10, but he is of the spade.
Never heard of
suited.
anything that made more sense than
Hugh
Quentin liking
lives-
Queen 10.
Quentin likes Queen 10 of spades. I'm Queen 10 of hearts.
As 9 pulls off and Aaron turns the diamond draw. River's a 6. Mace still best. Bricks out. See what happens.
Wow, that 5 is going to
Aaron
hold.
elects to bet. Does
And
not.
ace 5. And Macy is going to take it down. Not a monster pot, but he turns in his knit chip.
Yeah.
It's going pretty
always,
fast.
Always has value.
Okie dokie artichokey.
Keelan gets ready to send the cards flying, and 2 straddles out, it looks like. Well, no, 2 straddles. We got the 5 and the 10 on.
And I'm going to take this time to remind y'all we're at the corner of Burnett and 183 in Austin, Texas.
That's right.
Tomorrow we have our first ever tournament here at the Red Star Social. It's a $100 buy-in. Go to our website, redstarsocial.com. I guess I shouldn't plug that. Let me verify that before I do that to you. You can always check us on Facebook. Other info, give us a call. Give us a call, ask questions. You can always look at the Poker Atlas. You can sign in on Poker Atlas. Tons of promos. We have promos where you can win hours. We have promos where we will pay you $200. If you get quads in a Hold'em hand, we'll get you 200 cash. And if you get dealt quads in your hand in any PLO game, which also counts as bomb pots because they're four whole card.
They're the only time.
Games.
They're the only time we actually pay
They're the
out
only,
during
yeah.
the bomb pots.
If you're playing
So,
Big O and you get 4 of a kind, it doesn't count because you have 5 cards in your hand, not 4. But hey.
it looks like Grant gonna win this pot with bet on the river. And I'm unlikely to call with his 10 high. And Chief and Doobie is inquiring about how he invests in Red Star Social. I actually have a cousin of mine. I can put you in contact with Chief and Doobies. We accept PayPal, NFTs, and all forms of Bitcoin. Happy to help you with your money problems.
And yes, I just got verification. We do have a website. It is redstarsocial.com.
And it's comforting to me that we have a website here in the
We
21st
do.
century.
I mean, shouldn't we?
Another double straddled pot.
All right, who put the 10 on? All right, Nicholas is warming up. I mean, he sat down. Maybe he didn't know in his first hand he was like, had that opportunity, but he's taking it now. And Grant, what does he have, Nicholas?
Looks down at a suited ace queen, it looks like. Ace
What
queen
would
of
you call
hearts.
that hand?
Or would I'd call it ace queen. I would often call it walking back to Houston or the parking lot hand, but I'll raise with it and 3-bet it anyway.
Really?
Absolutely.
All right, versus King 10.
Fair fight. Look at a flop of 5-8 king. Pretty standard for ace queen, king flop. You know, feels like it's about normal. Nicholas with a 10 of spades. Only one with a spade in his hand.
Oh, and Grant.
Grant looking just for an ace.
Ace, and it looks like there's one left.
Ace and ace only.
Does not come.
River's 5.
Here's with the $5 bet.
It's a cheeky little.
So value-y.
Last time it was a bluff. Please don't make a big bluff. I don't want to see your hand. This time it's a little bit of value. It's nice to know he's balanced that way. As Nicholas scoops another pot.
Chief and Doobies is now coming for our jobs.
Oh, he can have yours.
He can have mine.
He can have mine too.
I'll
for
give
that
it up.
He can have mine too for that
How's
matter.
your nephew at dealing cards? That's all right.
We can teach him. He can join the family. We could have one more. You guys can, you know. There never too many dealers, never too many players.
Too many. Yeah, there can be too many dealers, but
We should, if we add more players, we'll need more dealers. So everyone come down. Tell him Sticky Vicky and Nick sent you.
Sticky Nicky. Oh my gosh.
Tell him we sent you. Get 3
Sticky
free hours.
Nicky. You know what? They'll know what you mean.
They know what we
Sticky
mean.
Nicky. 3 hours. But you have to be a new player. Haven't been here before.
Or you have to be in a trench coat on top of 2 other players that we know. So
Right, the big, tall, 8-foot guy walking in.
only way you're getting it.
Mm-hmm.
As we look at a bunch of trash.
This pair of 7s is good.
Pair of 7s, the nuts currently. Aaron looking for big help.
Huh.
Grant
And
turns
Aaron's
chips.
going to bluff into the wrong hand. And Grant is just going to call.
Aaron's going to call.
And we're
They're
going to raise. Yeah.
Aaron's going to fold his 6 high with no quads.
And he tables his hand and throws in the knit chip.
Looks like we're getting down to just a couple here. Looks like Pasha still's got his knit button. Chad. And the kid. Might have one more knit button off the table, but there's going to be some pressure on these people to get in a little bit wide and get rid of that yellow chip.
How many are left?
Looks like we got 3, maybe 4.
Okay.
I don't know if Pasha's keeping his knit button from the last time. It might be just a souvenir.
I'm pretty sure he eventually turned it in. Which
Chad looking down at an 8-9 suited. Has a knit button. Likes to raise it to $20.
Ooh, and Grant with the pocket 7s.
Grant not going anywhere. Question is, does he raise or fold? Or raise or call? He likes to just make the call.
Adam suited ace.
And might 3-bet here, but
Nope.
just calls in the small blind. Aaron going to come along for sure with his jack 10. And we're going to see a flop.
All right, 4 ways.
79, 79 could be some fireworks. Let's see what the flop brings.
Ace, king, queen.
And instead, Aaron
Wow.
flops the nuts.
Uh-huh.
Adam with top pair. Aaron also the only one with a diamond in his hand.
Correct.
Adam just check folds. Sometimes you do that. Board's that connected. It's gonna be a lot of 2-pair, 1-pair, 2-pair, and
A-Run's going to
flushes.
raise, and I feel like G's going to probably get out of the way. It's a scary board with 7s.
Yeah, he's gonna.
No
he's-
part.
No reason for him to stick around. He knows it. Aaron flops the nuts. Says, "Take the pot, please." Gonna move on to the next one.
Moving on along. Moving. I like to move it. I like to move it. Yeah. All right.
Who doesn't like the Madagascar? Who doesn't like the Madagascar? King Julian, my soul animal. As Keelan gets the gears going and throws out hand number. What are we on number? What do we usually keep a hand count going. Vicky, do we know?
I
how
don't
we're
know.
on?
I'd say we've done at least.
I'm gonna guesstimate. Let's
Hold
gotta be
on.
about 100. Gotta be about 100.
Yeah, we're probably like 117.
Maybe hand 85. Right, around 100.
Alrighty. I wonder if that counts the bomb pots or not.
I'm sure it does. I mean, they count their hands. As we look at another one.
You know
Flop
what?
of,
2,
10
he's
king
averaging
king.
like 2 minutes a hand or so. That's pretty freaking good.
Not bad. The players are playing at a fairly fast rate. Got Jack 3-8, 2 diamonds.
Find the king, Nick. Who's got
looks-
the king?
don't see one yet.
Nobody has a king.
Let's
Oh wait, there it is on the right side of the
There you
screen.
go. Adam flopped King 10. Only one in there with a king. Has a boat.
Who has what on the top? Okay, G with a very small diamond draw. Only one with 2 diamonds in his hand.
Little baby diamonds, but they are the best diamonds at the moment. Aaron with the naked ace and just a jack, but a lot of cards that can fill his hand out. 9 comes.
Oh,
any big
Adam also
card.
has 8-3 2 pair at the top. So
He does. Currently best,
mm,
but a lot of hands hurt Aaron up top.
6. Okay, G does get the flush.
G turns a flush.
So G and Adam are like neck and neck here. Although the kid just picked up a boat.
There's
This could be trouble.
Unfortunate boat to pick up.
Oh, he's gonna bet
That
it.
is the leaky submarine.
He's
That is
gonna
a-
bet it.
That's a submarine with a hole in it.
Mm.
Looks like he just calls the 75 that I
Oh,
bet.
okay. Adam bet the 75. He's gonna call.
Jack
I
on the
mean, he could have
river.
got quads. You can always get quads. And
Looks like Grant continues to be best with his
Diamonds at
4 high
top.
flush. They're both going to check, and Adam probably going to fire a close to pot size bet. I think Grant's gonna have an interesting decision.
It's about a little less than half pot. Looks like
Well,
125.
half pot, yeah, I think Grant probably has to call with this 4-eye flush there. That's not a fun call to make. The overcall, even better. The kid calling with deuces full there. That's gonna hurt.
Gets the bad news.
Gets the bad news
Nah,
at the
not
doctor's
good
office, and that hand has to be sent to the hospital. Adam and Grant gonna chop up the kid's money there. Next time he needs to buy a bigger boat. Get an outboard.
Buy a bigger boat, kid. Buy a bigger boat.
Get an outboard motor on that thing. You know, double decker at least.
You don't need a yacht.
Don't need,
But you know, like a little ski boat, nice little ski boat,
I don't know. You need
little
a pretty
speedboat,
you
little
need
scar boat,
You need a pretty big boat to beat King's Full.
a pontoon.
I don't know if pontoon beats King's Full. You want at least like a catamaran, like something nice.
Or just get quads.
Or just
Yeah,
get
upgrade
quads.
the boat. Upgrade your boat to quads,
Upgrade your boat to quads,
which
that's
would
true.
be like
hit
I don't know what
running
that would be.
deuces next time, kid, is what Vicky's
Yeah,
saying. Hit
running deuces. I've seen it happen. It's a bomb pot. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. I mean, not
8-9.
anything, but like anything can happen. Not
Yeah, and
anything
it
can
will.
happen
Because like
in
law
this
of averages,
moment,
it will
but, like,
eventually
That's
happen.
right. Eventually, a room of monkeys will type out Shakespeare.
Yeah. I
gonna- it's
mean,
gonna
we're pretty
happen.
close already with AI.
That's true. As Pasha
Yeah.
raises it to 15 with his suited gapper there, 10-7. Macy comes along with ace-10.
Queen Dewey in the nuts. Okay, wait. Aaron picks up 6-4. And he's going to raise it and represent. And ace 10 might come along. And if not, let's see him get paid if they're doing this 7 deuce game with 6-4. Feel like, yeah, this is going to be, if anyone's going to call, it's going to be Macy. And he's going to call. All right.
We're going to see a flop.
I'm
And
nervous
if,
for 6-4. Come on.
A little flop favors him. Big flop favors the other guy. Aaron may decide to take a big swing anyway. He's the
Pair.
three better.
No, not a pair. I thought that was a 6 down there. See, I can't see now.
It's no pair for either of them, but Aaron's got the best position and the best bet. So
Yep.
let's see if Macy likes to hold on with ace high. He does
Is he
not.
going to show?
Of course, he's going to show.
Show, and now he
everyone's
gets
going to pay
paid.
him.
Everyone's going to pay him $20. Yeah,
There we go.
look at that.
20
I got the
bucks,
pot.
$20 going around.
1, 2. There it is.
And that feels
Very
good.
fun.
That feels very good.
Fun. Very fun. Alrighty. Well, it looks like we are in the. We're at the bottom of the ninth. Looks like we
So, we're-
will be putting an end to this live stream soon, but the action's not going to stop. It's going to
That's-
keep going.
That's right. We're still going to be here. We're just going to be on the table
All night long.
And you guys could come join us here at 183 and Burnett, the Red Star Social.
Show up tonight. I might be in the box later.
Show
I
up
might
tonight.
be in there.
Tell
I might
them
be dealing.
we sent you.
Yeah,
Get
tell
3
them
free
Nick sent you.
hours.
Sticky Nicky.
That's right.
Sticky
Tomorrow,
Nicky. That's opposite.
play in
of
our
your day.
tournament.
It's opposite day.
tomorrow play in our tournament, $100, 1 rebuy, extra $1,000 for
Yeah,
first
that's
place.
tomorrow night. That's tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. Every night, have fun here at Red Star.
But tomorrow night's our tournament, so come on down for that too.
As Macy's going to raise it up to 3 with 3-4 or spades. I don't know, one of these. It's been a long time.
And
in the
diamond
box for a
spades,
while.
like we don't know.
Diamond
like, yeah.
spades. You're gonna raise it up at 3-4, $20. Let's see what happens. People are calling. They're gonna go to a flop.
I feel like 3-4 is gonna be the nuts.
You know, it
It's
looks like
definitely not.
it
It's
looks-
definitely
looks
the
like
per-
Ace Queen was
the-
better.
Ace Queen was definitely better. Oh my
But,
god! And he gets Grant to lead out
but
for him. He's
Ma-
gonna bet your hand for you, Adam.
Macy unlikely
And Adam
to
just
go broken this hand.
calls. And there's the deuce.
Grant
No
floats a
help.
$100 chip into the pot.
And Adam's like, yeah, you can bet my hand for me. I'm okay with it.
There's the 4.
And I mean, I would represent 6-4 and jam all in here if I'm Grant. He
Rep-
doesn't. He checks and Adam bets. And Grant's got to let it go because you have no, what do they call it, showdown value?
Showdown value.
You have none of that.
Very little.
But
of
he
that.
calls.
He's got a pair. He can beat ace size, but yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
it's a little thin. As Adam tables the ace queen and shows the winner.
Oh, yeah.
I think,
6-4.
think we got
Would have still been no good.
one more hand for the nit hand. It looks like we're down to just the last two, Chad and the kid. If they get heads up, all sorts of money's on the line.
Look, if the kid can like not lose the nit game, he might recover some of his losses.
It looks like it's about his stack. Yeah, I don't
He
know
might get a
exactly.
double up through the net game if he just doesn't lose. It's like about the net game, there's no winner. There's 8 winners and 1 loser, and your goal is to just not be the loser. And if you just don't
goal is
lose,
just to have
then
fun.
you win.
That's right.
There's only 1 loser.
As Grant looks down to a pair of kings, 2 black
Oh
kings
my
under the
gosh.
gun.
I don't know. It sounds fishy.
He'll make it 25.
25 and no callers.
And the kid wakes up to
Kid
ace queen.
is like, I'm in.
he's gonna ship it.
and
Grant, of course, going to
Ugh.
call.
Shows well, look, kings bring an ace. So it ain't over till it's over, kid. Ain't over till it's over.
Never is over.
All you
until
need
it's
is 1
over.
ace. And
He got a queen. Still out. It's in running clubs. But
oh, he got
There-
the ace. He got 2 pair.
there's the ace on the river.
All right.
Always a chance.
And he's tabled his hand. He gets rid of the nit chip. So he now gets practically a triple up. You need a double up through
Well,
Grant.
He
and now he's
only
gonna
he
get
only
paid.
doesn't have to pay the penalty.
Right, but he's the last one without a nit chip.
He still only gets $20.
Oh, that's
the person,
right.
The person
Damn it.
who
What was I thinking?
I don't
I don't know.
I
I
don't know.
You're
Chat,
right. You're right.
chime in if you knew what Vicky was thinking.
I don't know. He wasn't going to double up by winning. You're right. He didn't get paid for it. That would be kind of funny if it was like the opposite of a net game and you're the last one to chip. Everyone has to pay you 20.
Yep.
I think that's what threw me is they did the 6-4 game and one person got paid by everybody. So I just thought that's how the net game worked.
The brain is an amazing thing.
Yeah.
I
was just
think
on
we're,
another
I think we're heading
planet.
into our last hand here.
Is this going to be it, you think?
I think this might be our last one.
All
And
right,
it's
guys.
been-
It's going to be so sad to see everybody go.
It's been our pleasure for y'all to be with us, for us
Thanks
to be
for
with you.
tuning in.
Thanks for letting us into your computers. And we did not take your credit cards, I promise.
Yeah, we did not. But thanks for letting us into your living rooms.
And if we're there too, that's awesome. I'll take whatever room you guys put
Living
me in. Living
room,
room, even
I
the
don't know.
bathroom. You know,
No, I don't want the
it's a
bathroom.
little weird, but you guys do what you need to do. I'm not judging anyone. As Macy looks down to an ace 10, Rooster has joined the table finally,
Oh, Rooster's there.
and he raised it up to $10 with a 4-5. Macy 3-bets.
Like I said, this action's going to keep going, guys. It's going to keep going. It's always action. Always action. Few tables going on.
We're just gonna fold. That's a little bit of anticlimax. Surely there's one more left. Surely we're
There's
ending
got to
on a
be one
big
more. They can't end on one like that.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. With a 10 and the 20 Stratolon,
It's,
this has got to be it.
This is a mystery to us too when the hands end, but we're assuming
We are on a delay. So we're just like, oh, we think it's over. We know it's coming. We just don't know when.
it's just it's a lot of anticipation. I can feel it. You guys can feel it. So we got the double straddle going.
Yeah, we've got the triple straddle. We've got the 5, 10, and the 20. Adam's like, it's almost over. I'm going to put the 20 on.
Nicholas looks down at a Jack 10 suited. Aaron with a suited Queen 9.
I like it.
I like it too. Likes to make it 60. Looks like 55 speed limit. Good bet.
Ace 4 suited. Just jam it in there. Chris, what are you doing? He's going to...
Kid
gonna
gonna make the
call.
call.
I would have gone all in. Everyone has an ace. Never mind. But 2 diamonds, 2 spades, 2 hearts. One person has a spade and a heart.
Do you see the aces when at the table, Vicky? When they're face down? How do you know? If they have
No,
an
not
ace?
at all. But I'm just saying now that I see that there's 3 aces out there, I don't feel as
now
good
we don't
about
go
it
all
for-
in. Gotcha.
I still would have ripped it with that stack with
you
ace 4
are
hearts.
outcome oriented, aren't you?
Very results oriented.
As Pasha flops a nut flush draw,
Mm-hmm. Running hearts for the kid.
Aaron in there
I'm
with
here for the
a
kid.
gutter.
Running hearts. Give me a heart. Give me a heart. Ooh, it's a king.
Kid could still win by spiking a 4. Amazingly, all pairs are live right now. But
Just not the 4 spades. So he has
not the 4 spades. yes.
exactly 3 4s that could let him win. But
2 fours.
I don't think Wait, where's the other 4?
He has a 4 in his hand. 4 of spades is dirty. That's 2 fours
Oh, yeah,
gone.
2 4s left.
4 minus 2 is 2.
Okay, it's getting to be the end. I can't even math right, guys. All right, and Macy's going to take that pot down. And anticipation of, is there any more? Again,
Is it a must? Or are we ending on a must? Or we don't know.
9070 Research Boulevard, corner of Burnett and 183 in the Crossroads Shopping Center. Red Star Social, that's where we're at. That's where you're going to come see us. You're going to let us know that we sent you. Sticky Nikki and Sticky Vicky.
All of the stickies. Come join us.
Tell 'em you
We'll
came
welcome you. We'll give
from
you
the
some
live
free
stream.
hours. And
3 free hours. You'll
and
get
hope-
3 free hours.
And
New
hopefully
member
hopefully
from
you
the live.
win. But if not, hopefully have fun. Hopefully have fun
Hopefully
no
you
matter
lose-
what.
Hopefully you lose to me. And, I'm kidding.
I
No
hope
one
you take all of
loses to
Vicky's
me.
money.
You'll take
But-
all my money if I'm playing.
But I just hope you come and enjoy it and come back because it's a fun place to be, fun place to hang. And looks like Adam's going to call 30 with the King 3. Chad raising with a 10-8. And flops middle pair.
Gotta feel good about
Adam
that.
checks and flow. Chad bets. Adam folds. Chad loses his knit button. So someone's got to be the knit. Now that's got to be the last. And I guess it was.
Wait, I
Pasha.
thought
It was
that-
Pasha again. The last one.
Okay, it was Pasha. I saw Chad and I saw Kid. I never saw Pasha's. So
And so ends our second or third knit game of the night. And the stream. Thank you all so much for being with us. We had a wonderful time. Please come to the Red Star tournament tomorrow, 7/20 or July 23rd.
big tournament tomorrow. Our first tournament, 7 p.m. start time. So get here early.
Get here
Get
early,
here early.
and
Go to our website for more information. Visit us on Facebook.
visit on Facebook. Visit all our socials. Hit us up.
Hit the like and subscribe button,
It's-
guys.
It's been fantastic.
We want to have you back here for our next stream, and if you do subscribe, you'll get a notification.
That's sure.
And that's it. We're calling it a night. Surrey Bra Productions. Way to go.